account?
Pro, I believe.
Okay. You might only be able to do one.
It might be the business one.
If it's the business one, you can do 2 meetings at the same time.
Let's find out. Hold on.
Account.
And we are live. Pro, I believe.
Okay. You might only be able
There we
to
go.
do one.
It might be the business one. All right, we're live. Let's
If it's
see.
the business one, you can do 2 meetings.
No, I can only do one. Find out.
Yeah.
So it's the pro. I could switch to the business one.
Live.
Yeah. Who doesn't have theirs muted, Brian?
Oh, Dave, is that you?
No, I think
on mute.
I think it was you, Brian.
It might have been. I don't know. Mine is on mute.
No, I was on mute. I'm going back to mute.
Testing 698. Who the heck is in? Very strange. Just checking. I'm logging back in. Yeah,
World's
but
strongest man's already in the chat.
world's strongest man. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man? Warren Raber.
Warren Raber in the house. What's up, buddy? Warren, so Warren's gonna do in Harrisburg a weigh-in the Friday night before Winter Blast. Dave Shell's gonna do one at Predator. So we'll have a couple going on, some weigh-ins, and then there's one at the venue Friday night too. I'm staying Friday and Saturday night. So I talked
That reminds me, I have to remember to ask Mignogna about next Friday for his thing in Dad's, because supposedly I'm doing that in Allentown too.
okay, Dave. But yeah, so that'll be 2 spots at least where people can go weigh in if they want to weigh in the night before. Of course, I was telling Warren we're gonna have to like videotape them and shit in case someone cries about it or something, or says someone's lying. We'll have proof.
Yeah, I guess nobody did this time because I didn't hear anything, so I erased I deleted the videos. Although actually, I guess they sit there for like 30 days after you delete them.
And the Drew is in the
I
house.
only have 3 people anyway.
We got world's
Rick Hondrick and sort of Hondrick.
Warren Raber and the Drew in the house in our first 30 seconds of going live.
No, they're chomping at the bit because they missed us last week when you were sick as a dog.
I know. I was so sick all week, dude.
I overshot my cut for the new way by a pound.
Oh, really? How'd you do? Good?
No, fucking horrible. My right arm's not ready.
Yeah. Give it some more time. More healing time, more training time.
And apparently I had a left-handed match. I was a little obnoxious, but that's okay.
You were obnoxious?
Oh, it was horrible, dude. Now that I look back at it, it was fucking horrible.
What'd you do? God damn.
So I was pretty animated, apparently, during a match.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this one dude I pulled, he hit, and I absorbed the hit with more like just pronation.
Yeah.
And I kind of just took his hand pretty much, set it at the table. And his buddy is standing behind me saying, like, this dude's going to rape your hand. And I turned my head and looked at this dude and said, there ain't nobody raping this hand. You might want to shut the fuck up.
Oh.
and like I was staring at the guy the whole time, just holding this guy in the center of the table because his hand was completely compromised. And so I talked to the guy, and the guy was pulling. He's like, yeah, it was kind of demoralizing.
Well,
but, yeah.
You never hide the fact that you're an asshole.
I've never done that. I've never been, well, I'm not going to say I've never done that, but I've done it before, but not this bad. It was bad. Apparently it was bad.
Who had to tell you?
The ref.
The ref was like, that was bad.
Yeah, it was Ron Singley.
Oh no,
He's like,
dude. That's pretty
shit
fun.
happens. Shit happens, right?
Shit happens when you're having fun.
Yeah.
The Blades was telling me that at Jake Harris's thing, he was reffing. I thought, I didn't know the Blades reffed. Of course, he didn't say if it was up, down, or in between.
Paul Stevens in the house also. Jody Williams.
Evan Burgoyne.
Burgoyne's in the fucking house.
Raver's wanting to know, did you post the link for the Zoom?
I can. Hold on. What do you want it on? Facebook? Let's do that. Facebook. 98 page. Usually I only post it in like the couple of chats that are out there.
Well, if you put it on something like Facebook, we'll see what the cat drug in.
Yeah.
The Georgians showed up pretty good down at New Way.
I
The
saw.
ones from Long Island and that. Yeah.
I texted James too, and I was like, dude, I'm so fucking sick. He's like, don't come here then.
Paul Fisher got into a banger with Zaza, and apparently Zaza got hurt. His wrist got hurt, and
Oh, really?
yeah, and Fisher capitalized that. I believe it was on the left, beat him left hand. Paul Fisher won that class left-handed.
Okay, the 98 link to Zoom is now on the 98 Facebook page. So if anybody wants to come join us and chat a bit, come say hi. But yeah, put it out there.
Joe says Devin versus Sandra's thoughts tomorrow.
Oh,
I think a lot of people have agreed it's kind of a mismatch. I think it's Devin 6-0.
yeah. Warren
Not-
Rubin.
Not taking anything away from Saunders. Saunders is a hell of an arm wrestler, but
Yeah.
I think just the experience alone of Devin is just it's just too much.
Right.
And the mental game of Devin is a lot to deal with too. And Saunders being as young, I don't think he can handle.
TJ Trout in the house. Joe
And Jody will join us after the Blazer game.
in the house, dude.
Priorities there, Jody.
What's up, boys?
What's going on, Warren?
Jody Williams said he'll come on after the Blazers game, and they're in the fourth quarter. What's up, Warren?
How we doing?
Welcome home, son.
It's always good to come home.
So you're good to do the pre-workouts in Harrisburg? I mean, pre-weigh-ins
Yep, absolutely.
and pre-workout?
And pre-workout. It's pre
Yeah.
everything. You know, pre-com, pre-workout.
Pre-everything. Yeah. Fucking right.
The Friday before, the way I'm organizing this is that we're gonna have it at Angie's Diner on Eisenhower Boulevard, where we have our practices from 6 to 8:30. Figure it's 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, I need to extend it. You know, if anybody's watching this, like, hey, I'm not going to make it till 8:30. I'll hang around for an extra half an hour for you to get it done. So, but yeah, I'll make a post and everything.
Yeah.
Facebook and whatnot, and then
I ran it by James, but he was at the gym, so he's gonna call me tomorrow, and we'll just go over like what he wants each place to do. Like,
yeah, just let me know.
probably
Just
just
let me
be video.
Yeah, because I mean that was something that actually John Anthony and I were talking about. Like, you know, if it was like maybe like a Zoom call, or you know, like we're doing here, or we can record the whole thing.
Usually it's just do a recording. That way, if someone says, "Hey, did he weigh in and what was his weight?" you can show it.
Gotcha.
Are you talking about remote weigh-ins?
Yes.
Yeah. So you'd have first of all, make a list of everyone who does it, their classes that they're going to be pulling, the weight that they weigh in at, and then a video of that person stepping on the scale with the weight being recorded, an individual video per person. That way, if there is a dispute, the video can be produced. And if there's no dispute, which there usually is not, then you can just discard those videos after the event's finished.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, Colin, it's good to see you, man. It's been a while.
Colin's
Yeah, you too.
ass, man. Hey, Colin, I meant to send you a message. The hotel that we're booking that gave us the package deal for the cheaper hotel rooms.
Yep.
They want everyone booked by the end of this week to get that discount. So
Yeah.
if you're going to end up getting a hotel, I'm sure if you're working the thing, you'll get reimbursed anyway. But you may have to book it like soonish.
Okay.
Get the 135 price.
Okay.
I think Warren booked, and after taxes, it comes to like 150. But
Yeah, it was around one. It was like 150.86 or something like that. But yeah, it was not
But it's
not
like
bad. Not
it's like-
bad. It was nice
like a-
rooms too.
it's like a 220 room for 135.
Can't
Okay.
beat that.
So, but I figured I'll start telling everybody because they
Sounds good.
message us today, and they're like, only 3 people have booked rooms, and you guys set aside a block of like 20, and I'm like, oh shit.
Sounds like arm wrestlers.
Yeah. Yeah. I booked my room, what, 3 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago, maybe something like that.
I didn't even book mine yet. I got to do it too.
Jesus Christ, Ryan.
I'm booking Friday, Saturday night, so that
I know. Guy hosting an event, waiting till the last minute. I love it.
right.
Yeah. Oh, should be a good time though. I'm looking forward to it. I know I'm training my ass off for it. So
Good, man. That's good.
What class you gonna be pulling there, Warren?
AMs and probably semi-pro.
Nice. What weight?
Right now I'm currently sitting around like 205, so I might make the 198s. I don't know. We'll see.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll see. So
We got a couple decent super matches that have worked their way in. It's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, Zach Lee's gonna pull that kid Felix Colin.
Cologne.
Colon.
Colon.
Who else? Well, Derek Smith and Austin Jaggers.
Mhm.
Justin Bear is flying up Chris Chandler from Florida and putting.
Oh, you already know. I know.
So those guys are going to pull, and then if Brandon Morris comes up too, we might find him a match. Roger's supposed to pull Evan Burgoyne, but that's not set in stone yet. We're waiting on Market and Arm Gods, because Arm Gods are supposed to sponsor the event. Hopefully they'll come through and we can get some banners made in time. People don't realize, like, a lot of sponsors wait till the last minute. And it's like, dude, I need like a month to order fucking banners and shit, because even if they come in 3 weeks, what if one of them's wrong? Then we're fucked, So it's like it's the sooner we get the money in, the better for us to be able to order them some banners and get them on the t-shirts for the sponsor t-shirts and all that crap. So
yeah, man. There's a lot goes into it.
Regen Options is still sponsoring Winter Blast events and 98 events. So we might have them on the podcast real soon. They want to do a little thing. And, Sean Latimer and a couple of guys from the New Jersey team have used them for, PRP injections for injuries and stuff. So we'll have them on the podcast probably like in the next week or two. And they're going to actually set up a booth at Winter Blast so that if anybody out there has injuries or anything they want to talk about, those are the people to talk to.
I was just saying, they're giving out free PRP.
They're going to, last time at the first 98 event, they gave out free vitamin B shots.
Oh.
And they had a nurse on site. Yeah, that was kind of cool. This time they bought a bunch of keychains and some merch to throw out there. So
yeah.
They want to work with us and they want to like get as much exposure as possible. So that's something we're going to have to work on as guys that run tournaments, like shouting out the sponsors more and getting them more involved with the people in the crowd and stuff, and trying to get people to go over there and interact with them. So
absolutely
something we'll have to work on. at our tournaments just to make it more appealing to sponsor arm wrestling events.
And if you know somebody that wants to be a sponsor, even at this point, we could really use it.
We really could use it. This is an expensive one. So,
This is an expensive one.
This is the first one where we actually rent a location. Usually we get the locations for free. So
Yeah.
this is like $3,300 right out of the gate, you know? And then the block of hotels, if they don't get filled, we get charged for
Oh
a
God.
hotel that did not get filled. Like shit like that. So I'm like,
Everybody,
oh, man,
book your fucking rooms.
your fucking
now.
rooms. Even if
Book
you're
your
not
fucking rooms now.
not coming to Winter Blast, just book a
Book it.
fucking room.
Just book a fucking room.
We would greatly appreciate it. But you know, every little bit helps. Like all the guys, like the usual suspects in the room that are always doing super chats, that shit adds up. Like at the end of the month, when you have a couple extra $100, it's like, okay, now we can start to like do more for at our tournaments or have better fucking items to give away, shit like that.
Yeah.
So Roger, if the Evan Burgoyne match falls through for some reason, you have a backup plan now.
Yes, I do.
And what is that?
Ben challenged me for the belt, so I guess give him that shot.
Nice.
Ben Campioli.
Yeah.
Bend over.
Or-
Bend over. From Delaware.
Cool, man. Roger, how'd you do it the new way? Was it fun?
Oh, I was sleeping the whole time, man. I was out of it. By the time the heavyweights came around and at the right side, it was just I was burned up already, just tired of sitting.
Yeah.
So I didn't do all that good.
It's all right, man. Back to the drawing board. You know what
Hey,
you got to do now.
From now on, when you have a bad day, turn your 98 shirt inside out.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
89.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Who else is in here? Let's see. Carolyn came in. David Shubich is in there. He'll probably start trouble with someone.
Most likely.
He's a Russian terrorist. Shubich, come on and say hi. You devil. What do you got going on, Colin? You always know some behind the scenes stuff. What's going on?
But what?
I don't know. Give
Anything.
us- what's going on in the arm wrestling world in your neck of the woods?
My neck of the woods. Fuck all.
And that's why you have to travel to places like Winter Blast.
Yeah. Yeah, we do put on a tournament in Erie, like 7 people show up. Which is weird for our Erie being this arm wrestling hotbed, supposedly.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
there's not much going on here. You know, just
The arm wrestler with a highlighted message saying, hope the 98% are doing well. Keep being awesome. Thank you, Jake. We appreciate the support from Australia.
Oh,
He's been super from day one. He deserves all the success that he's getting over there. That's great.
For sure.
Well, now that you're done cutting Colin off, maybe you can let him talk now.
Sorry. They get angry if you don't read the super chats and stuff, they get angry
and they go away.
and they stop messaging the highlights. All right, Colin, carry on, sir.
no, it's just really the year's just winding up, right? There's a huge calendar of events in this part of the country for at least the first 6 months here.
Yeah.
Between all the East versus West stuff, we have the couple state championships coming. New Jersey's are in a couple weeks or next week or something like that.
I think
I'm not going to those.
I got James in trouble today. So,
Oh yeah.
like James asked me a few months back if we wanted a certain date in July, and he said, you know, Mike Bisman and those guys have been asking about that date, but I wanted to give you guys first choice since you said you were going to do another tournament this year. And I said, no, we're good on that date. This was like a couple months ago. So Mike Bisman called me up today and he's like, dude, we want to have this event on that date, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, I told James no like 2 months ago. And he's like, that fucker. He was like all bent out of shape. And I was like, oh shit, my bad.
That's okay. Bisman doesn't have a lot of leg to stand out with James right now.
I know.
Bisman has some catching up to do before he has any credit. He can be credibly mad at anybody. So
Aussie was actually going to come to Winter Blast this year, but they don't allow you out of the country without your COVID shots for till a month later. So he's a month off from having been allowed to come to Winter Blast.
That's so fucking stupid.
That sucks, dude. That would have been awesome to have him come.
It'd have been great. Yeah.
Now, wait a minute. He's saying.
Yeah, he's waiting till 2024.
Oh, 2024. Okay. Yeah. Well, and what doesn't do Erie any good is we have us on the 11th, and the 18th, you got Bladen running Tri-State in Ohio, then the 25th is Erie, and then the week after that, it won't interfere with you folks, says Maine, and there's something every week. Now, Maine's far away, but certainly probably doesn't help with the playoffs at the far end of the state 2 weeks in advance. And
I don't think the Arnolds will mess with us too much. It's slightly annoying, but they don't usually have a qualifier for the Arnolds up in our area. This year they did, which made at least a couple people say, "Oh, I got to go to Arnold's because I qualified."
No, and Jake said the problem was at our end. He can leave Australia. We just won't let him in.
That's crazy.
Probably right. Criminals.
Just fly into Canada and then Colin can smuggle you across the border.
Yeah, you don't want to know what the price for that is, though.
Pound of flesh.
A pound of flesh.
That could be taken so many ways.
Oh yeah.
Only one's the right way, though.
He has to guess. It'll be a surprise.
Multiple choice.
Whole pound?
Can we do 15 something?
Can we do like a couple ounces of that pound? Well, we'll have to find a way to get Jake here. Maybe submarine. Where's Shubich? Maybe he can call in a favor and get a Russian submarine over there to pick him up.
Yes, Winter Blast. No, we are not going to do a pre-sign up this year. Just show up and pay at the door. We'll be glad to see you.
Yeah, we were going to do it, but last year it caused a lot of confusion at the sign up, and then plus it's real hard to pull off because if you use certain websites to do it, they take a huge percentage of it, and it almost becomes not worth the headache. So we just decided this year, let's see how it goes without doing it.
No, Carol and I was not planning on going to the Maine State Championships. Of course, I've never pulled in Maine. That's a state I've never pulled in. I'm not sure if I'm up to Maine on April the 1st. Could be a tad nippy yet.
Depends how far up in Maine, because the further you go up in Maine, they have their own language up there.
Yeah.
I can't even mimic it. We need someone from Maine that can mimic that upper Maine fucking
whatever that accent is.
Where you're like, okay, this guy's gonna rape me. You're fucked. You're gonna get killed and raped, and fucking you're dead.
Yeah, I pulled either a tournament or practice. I've pulled in either 15 or 16 states so far, and I think I'm definitely going to go over 20 this summer unless I end up landing in the hospital again like last year when I missed a couple of states. But
David, you're the only fucking guy that lands himself in the hospital, and then instead of toning things down, you amp it up.
yeah,
Fucking, let me see if I can fit more practices in this month.
no, I didn't land in the hospital for that. I don't think the pulling caused the pneumonia. Now they got a gizmo right next to my heart. Keep an eye on that. Hey, the heart's doing better too. Thank you.
It's too fucking cold.
Yeah.
50 fucking Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, Bangor, minus 50 today. Yeah, the other place, every once in a while, Denise Waddles puts on something about, where's she from? Billings, Montana, where it swings from like by 135 degrees between summer and winter.
Joe asked if JM presses to work to relieve elbow pain. Absolutely.
Do them every chance you can.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
don't worry about doing them heavy. Just do them.
Reps.
Yep.
Keep in mind, clothing is optional.
Even Southern Maine, because Corey was posting today how cold it is in Manchester, in New Hampshire. So apparently they're really in the middle of a cold snap up there. Of course,
Yeah,
it's supposed to hit
I'm like, people
7
get
tonight.
shit down here for walking around in shorts. I'm like, listen, up in New Hampshire, it's way fucking colder. So this is nothing.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to hit 7 above this tomorrow morning here in Southeast PA.
Uh-huh. And then it'll be 52 on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the mid 50s all next week.
Hey, at least whenever it has been that cold, the cold and the precipitation have not matched up.
Right.
I've
Yeah.
not had to shovel a single day yet this winter, and I don't mind that at all.
Yeah.
Captain Obvious had a good job. If we get a cardboard cutout of the Aussie arm wrestler, then Jake can do the commentary from home, and we'll just put the cardboard cutout in front of the camera, so it's like he's there. And he could stand near Paul Italia or on him.
Perfect. Problem solved.
We could get a cardboard cutout of Travis. Or like just his cleft lip, like a close up. Huge cleft lip cardboard cutout.
Oh my God.
Get your picture.
Yeah, somebody was telling me about he got introduced to formal arm wrestling in Shepherdstown, where I guess Travis runs these things at the same bar where they have midget tossing. I thought, that does not surprise me at all.
Fuck that guy.
Midget tossing is actually.
You don't fuck with our boy Zach Lee or Colin and get away with it.
Mm.
Did I tell you that after we talked about that last time, I went and watched all that stuff?
Yeah. And then you were like, I didn't know he fucking said the follow-up shit. And I was like, oh, whoops.
Yeah, Colin, I was sitting right next to you when all that shit went down, and that wow.
Here's my thing with the whole thing. It's just like I don't care that my name was used, but it was so like gratuitous and needless.
Yeah.
Right.
And like the way it was all talked about was in very poor taste. If I didn't have a sense of humor, I'd be really pissed off about this.
Right.
But like I could care less, but just like it's like, man, like maybe consult the guy before you start fucking airing his shit on like to everybody who's listening.
And Schwartz, sorry I can't join you guys, but I will be listening. Aussie said perfect, probably about the cardboard cutout. Well, Colin, we had your back, buddy. I may get my ass kicked one day for having your back in that situation for all the cleft lip comments.
I don't know. I don't think that guy's a fighter.
I'm not afraid to fight him anyway.
Yeah, Lucha says we're about a week late. Yes, unfortunately, the chief cook and bottle washer of this outfit, Ryan Grana, was sick as 2 dogs last week, and
not 1 dog, but 2.
2.
Not as sick as Dave Shell coming on from the hospital live.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That's fucking gangster.
It's fucking Johnny.
That's fucking gangster right there.
So Warren,
Yo,
are we gonna have the king of the table Aaron tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we will. I mean, if somebody orders it, I mean, we'll get it up on the one of the TVs for sure. So, but yeah,
Roger, are you ready for King of the Table?
he's
Why are you
born
asking me? Like,
He's born
am I
ready. He's born
magically
ready.
gonna go there?
Well, since he rested up last week at Atlantic City, he's lots of energy.
Dude, I had more pull. I had more pull in the after pool than anything else.
We drove straight home. We didn't stay there.
So you guys are definitely going to make it then?
Tomorrow? Yeah.
Yeah. Dave, are
For
you
sure.
you making it? Chuck, can you guys make it?
We will be there.
I will. Well, alas, my the challenge match I was supposed to have on Sunday with Nick Maripodi has been postponed, so I will be able to make it.
Okay.
I have to get out of there by about 4 o'clock because I have a dinner engagement, but I'll be there for a couple hours.
Sounds good. Looking forward to see you guys. I appreciate it. Trying to keep these guys on their toes. We got a lot of new guys on Lethal Arms, and you know, a lot of them have a lot of potential, and keep coming and keep putting in the work. So, you know, I appreciate it.
I need y'all to treat me like I'm a newbie.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Hey guys, this is Roger. Take it easy on him. He doesn't know what he's doing.
You know, I'm a newbie.
I don't believe it. Watch this video of his performance at New Way.
Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly.
I would get called out on that bullshit real fast.
It has been suggested that we run in a playpen to put all the kids that are coming, the little kids, so that a couple of the guys that bring the kids can, don't have to keep chasing after them.
Right.
It's a thought. I mean, I could probably talk to Pete, the guy that owns Angie's, and maybe we can get like a little, you know, area for him.
Corey Bresnan in the house. Holy moly. Corey's alive.
You mean Tim's son?
Yeah. Corey, dude, I just heard about your terrible ordeal. I'm glad you're okay, buddy.
Hey, Ryan.
Corey had he had Dave Shell's nipples installed over his nipples.
Whoa.
Huge procedure.
That is.
Did you pay yourself $5 in a super chat just to say penis?
Yes. Yes, yes, I did.
God, somebody is bored.
It doesn't mean as much unless you're like,
Hey, you didn't even read your own super chat. You just let it go by. You know,
Let it
like
go. He knew it was there. You didn't need to read it.
right. I was hoping one of you would. Thanks, Roger.
you're welcome.
Cool, man. Yeah, he's I'm glad you're recovering, dude.
I don't have the YouTube up here, so I have no idea what's going on in the live chat right now.
Not a whole hell of a lot.
The usual suspects, and then Corey. Corey, if you want to come on, dude, feel free to come on, and so we can make fun of you to your face.
Damn.
No, he had a surgery and stuff, and it got like messed up, and had to go through a whole bunch of shit. So that sucks.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Still
Corey,
better. He said
Corey's
he's still
biting
better
on
than
me.
Roger.
Corey's biting on me.
There he is.
Which arm did he have surgery on?
I think it was like a hernia or something. And
Oh, I heard it. Well, tell him I'll
Like-
bust his hand back right now. Right now.
don't quote me, but I think he got like a mesh thing put in, and it like got infected or something weird happened. They had to go in and redo it. And
that can happen. I mean, that was one of the risks that they were telling me when I had my hernia surgery last June.
yeah,
So fortunately for myself, that didn't happen. I mean, if you guys remember, I had a little bit like I broke some vessels around it. I had that hematoma and looked like Quato from Total Recall.
oh, he needed a full abdominal repair. Holy fuck.
Man,
That sucks, dude.
So here, pull that sheet
Luke wants to know if Grondin was that little kid from Kindergarten Cop. I doubt it. That kid was too cute to be Grondin.
Yeah. Boys have a penis and girls have a. I'm trying to get my daughter to say that, and my wife keeps getting mad.
Learn them young.
Where she says it. At school, you could be in trouble.
Now you're teaching her the basics. There you go.
Tim Bresnan might outlive Corey Bresnan.
Must be an awful long quarter with the Blazers there, Jody.
A lot of timeouts.
Tim Bresnan's coming up with a bunch of guys from Kentucky. They're going to carpool up. So that's cool. And then Austin Jaggers and Lincoln Munger and those guys are coming up with a carload. And then what's his name? Ray Jenkins wants to come up.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to try to come up because he wants to pull a bunch of guys in his weight class up here.
He's what, 155, right?
Yeah. So I'm assuming he's going to be like aiming for like Berger, maybe Ice Palco if he comes, like
yeah,
strong 155ers up here.
Should be interesting.
Or he said, big possibility he lives longer than me. Oh, Jody Williams said, I'm coming on. We just won. All right.
Everybody keeps asking Chuck or Roger how he did it New Way. I don't think Roger wants to tell you, Carolyn.
Yeah, I mean, I did terrible.
It was not his most successful day.
Yeah, it was 3 people in my class, and I got last.
It was an exhibition match.
It
was a tee off on Roger day,
We all have them days, man.
And I had Chuck as a ref, and he was telling me, "Why the fuck are you sleeping?"
He was, man. I ain't never seen Roger sleep so much.
Dude, I swore off smoking weed before matches. After that, I'm done.
Tim Bresnan's son said he's going to try to make it to Winter Blast, not to compete, but just to come hang out. That's cool.
Cool. No, I do know. I don't know if I. Go ahead, Ron. I'm sorry.
I was just saying I hope he can make it because he's fun to hang out with.
Yeah, I do know that there's going to be somebody that's going to be coming to Winter Blast. I don't want to say it because I'm not sure if this person wants people to know, but it's a person that hasn't been around for a while because of injuries and things of that nature, but is a much loved person. So I would like to make that announcement, but I can't. So I'm just going to leave you with that teaser.
That's terrible.
That was
give us what's the initial?
What the fuck?
I'm an inconsiderate prick, and I don't care.
Fuck. I'm gonna get the info out of you tomorrow, Warren. I'm gonna
do this,
tickle you or something. I don't know.
So, but no.
Okay, let me ask this.
Yeah.
What's this person's level?
Oh, definitely high level.
High level? All right.
Yeah.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Okay. and don't worry, Raj. I'm sure you'll get it out of me tomorrow. He's gonna look at me like, all right, fine, fuck.
Yeah. Don't quote me on this, but I think Corey Bresnan has the sweets for me. I think he has the odds for me. That's what it is. Guess
who I invited to Winter Blast who might come?
Is this another cliffhanger? Are you gonna hold us here?
I will tell you who.
That's true.
And he's not an arm wrestler.
Oh,
Hulk Hogan.
Nope.
Brother.
Ed Bassmaster.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Ed Bassmaster, are you serious?
Look, all I want you to do is walk around the tournament a couple times and just be like, would you look at that? Just look at it. Yeah. And he was like, I might do that.
He's got to do the eye thing. He's got to do the fucking eye thing. If he doesn't do the eye thing.
Dude, wouldn't it be awesome to just that guy walk around just going, would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
Oh, retarded. Oh my God. He lives in Philly, dude. I didn't even know.
Yeah. I was to say he's from Philly.
So I'm gonna see if he'll come, even if it's just for an hour, dude. Whatever.
That's cool. That's what's up. He's a funny ass dude.
Yeah.
He's a funny fucking dude.
The funniest one I think was when he went up to the guy walking his dog, and he's like, "Would you look at that?" And he kind of like reached out like he was gonna poke him in the butthole, and the guy flipped out. Don't touch my fucking dog.
I seen one about a week or two ago. This guy was doing something on his car, and he kept asking him to help him. He was like, "I don't want your fucking help." He was like, "Come on, I can help you. I know some things." He's like, "Go away."
If I go missing, I need y'all to know it's not willingly. Okay.
I just saw you're like getting stuffed into a trunk.
I know. This is pretty graphic.
I'm assuming this may have something to do with the wife.
What?
You keep looking off in the distance like you're like scared of something.
No, Corey, I'm Jen. I mean, she's probably okay with that.
What?
No? Okay, cool. Maybe not.
Oh, by the way, guys, Olivia said hello.
House.
Hi.
She only said it to Roger.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She only said hello to Roger.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. She's also an inconsiderate prick sometimes too.
at least she has good taste.
Hey, yeah,
Hey,
she loves all you guys. She loves all you guys. So
not equally. Not equally.
you know,
No.
she's arm wrestling's biggest fan, man. She is.
Roger, did you shave? You son of a bitch.
I did. You like that?
That's why you lost this weekend, dude.
I shaved afterwards. It was more of that morning thing, you know. I just shaved my head, shaved my face. It was everything.
And Levi Rakowski is with us from the Carolinas. He's going to take on the person that I lost to very badly when I was in the North Carolinas, but namely Hunter Welsh. She is challenge match with Hunter on April.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
Flyer for
a reminder, Winter Blast is teaming up with Phil Abundance. So it is also a food drive. So if you have some canned goods and stuff, bring them. And we're going to drop them off to Phil Abundance after the tournament. And they will disperse them to people in need who need food. Also, the Savage Sisters will be coming out to our event. And they work a lot in recovery and trying to help people, get off drugs, get their lives together. They'll be at the tournament.
Why are they called the Savage Sisters? Why?
I think it's two girls that started it. So,
Oh
yeah, maybe they're savage.
sounds like a stripper group or something. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, they're going to bring a bunch of people from the community that they're trying to help to try out arm wrestling because if you talk to a lot of arm wrestlers always say, arm wrestling helped them quit drinking or got them off drugs. So I thought it would be a good match. They could bring out some people that are in recovery or are on the other side of recovery that need a hobby to just keep busy. This could be it. So they're going to bring some people out.
Will the recovering crackhead have to sign a waiver to arm wrestle? Because their bones will break.
Yes, Roger.
I mean,
Thank you.
probably, but this kind of talk does not help our sponsors.
Sorry.
Not helping at all.
Sorry.
Winter Blast. Jody, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. What's up?
I got my earbuds in. I don't know if everybody can hear me.
Yes.
Yeah, you're good, man. We can hear you.
So did your team win?
Oh yeah, we're down by 20. We came back and ended up winning, so we're good. Good
No
news.
shit.
There we go.
Who's going to win the Super Bowl, Jody?
Kansas
You know
City.
what? I think it's going to be high scoring, but I think I'm going to say the Chiefs.
Think
Sorry,
so?
guys.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a Patriots fan.
I'm a Steeler fan living out here.
Wolves organization, and I live here in Pennsylvania, so I'm right there with you. The Chiefs.
No, but I think those guys, the Eagles, they got some. The future is it's going to be their league pretty soon. So
Yeah.
oh yeah. So what's the latest and greatest, fellas?
We were just talking some Winter Blast and some new way, things going on, East versus West. What do you got going on, buddy?
King of the table.
Well, let's see here. I'm excited for tomorrow, the Arm Wars event. I'm excited for that. I'm just training. I'm just getting ready for going to Manchester at the end of March next month. So I'm just getting ready for that. So things are going to rev up between Uncle John and myself. So yeah, getting ready for that.
Sweet.
That's cool, man. Are you training actively now for that event that you're pulling in?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
It's more condition based because, as you all know, it's all 6 rounds, and God forbid a silver bullet match. So yeah, I've been training my ass off, but it's more only condition based. I mean, the strength is there. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to burn myself out and kind of blow my load or have some kind of adrenaline dump round 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Get your stamina up.
Well, yeah, I was talking to Ryan Bowen, who was on my show last night, and he kind of mentioned when he went over there, and he pulled one match, one-handed. Then like 40 minutes later, he had another match. So I was like going, oh, so I mean, I don't know what Neil has in store, but I gotta prepare myself,
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't use a phrase like blow my load with these perverts on this chat.
Dave's fully erect now.
However, as you guys know, if I wasn't going there, I'd be headed
the Winter Blast.
Yes, March 11th. I would have been there, so I could smack Evan around a little bit. So
next year. Speaking of Evan, he just come on.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
The fuck are you talking that nonsense for, Jody?
Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Oh yeah, all friendly now.
Okay, well, fine. I'd still kick your ass. There we go.
You still a punk.
Well, there you go. See?
I love it.
Jody, how do you say that with a straight face? Like you actually think you're gonna whoop my ass?
Well, seeing what I saw, is Paul Maiden that strong?
Okay, well, one, that was right-handed.
Either or.
Well, my right's not that great. No, Paul's actually pretty good. He's pretty strong specifically in that one area, and he definitely had better endurance. We were matched up pretty evenly right at first, and then I got tired faster. What are you gonna do?
Well, I mean, I thought when you guys were pulling for the belt versus beer, I'm thinking, oh, well, there's no way, Paul's gonna beat you at that. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, that left-handed thing.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I wouldn't believe that. Just because it was on the internet don't mean it was real. Did you see round 1?
I didn't see any of it. I just saw you with a shaven face, and I'm thinking, okay. But I do have a question, though, and you can answer that more than anybody. So now that Paul won the Commonwealth belt, and then he retired, and now I think the next Arm Gods is coming to Canada. So now what happens to the Commonwealth belt now?
Well, it's up for grabs.
Let's say it's got to be vacated, right? If he retired.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Does
that mean you?
I know what Jody's thinking.
Well, Jody doesn't qualify.
Hey.
Jody doesn't just gotta connect the dots over here. That's all.
Hey, I don't blame you.
Yeah, but Jody can't pull for the Commonwealth title.
Oh.
You have to be kind of part of the Commonwealth.
Evan, do you know yet if you're coming to Winter Blast or not?
Man, you were supposed to be sorting that out with Marcus, not me.
I haven't heard from him in weeks.
Well, you might want to fucking get on that.
Hey, I've been messaging him. I'm not getting responses.
Well, then it would
you
look like
have a
no.
direct line to him than I do.
Well, yeah, I talk to him every day.
Well, goddamn! Can you send it my way, please?
How did you get in contact with him before?
Just through the Arm Gods website.
Wow! I just called him.
He just emailed me, so we were going back and forth. But now he stopped responding. So if you could just nudge him my way, that'd be great.
last conversation I had with him was, if you want to go and whoop that dumb shit's ass, I will sponsor it and fly you there.
Yeah,
Whoa,
that's what he said.
whoa,
That's what he said to me.
Whoa. Whoa. He said, whoa.
Now, I'm paraphrasing. Okay. What he said was far more crude than that, but he's Irish. So, like, I mean, every time he talks to me, it's like, hey, how's it going, you cunt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm either a cunt or a fucker, or one of the
Talk
two.
to him. If you talk to him, just tell him to reach out to me.
I mean, I could talk to him right now.
Upstairs.
Text him and say, reach out to Ryan.
To who?
Ryan. To me.
So it's not Seth Rogen.
I mean, he could, if he knows Seth Rogen, he can reach out to him too. Maybe
I would definitely go if Seth Rogen was going.
if we could get him to Winter Blast, dude.
I just want to kick him in his foreskin.
I invited that dude, you know, Ed Bassmaster,
No.
the guy that goes around looking at things, and he's like, "Would you look at?"
Okay, yeah. Would you look at this?
He's from
Just
Philly,
look at
so
it.
I invited him to Winter Blast. Like, just walk around and look at things, dude. Don't do anything else. Just keep saying it the whole time.
Well, apparently he's not going to get back to me tonight. He's probably already in bed
Yeah, that's fine.
because it's what? If it's almost 10 here, that'd make it like 3 a.m. over there.
What the hell, Marcus? You're not up at 3 a.m.?
He normally is.
Yeah, because usually he comes in our chat.
Yeah, he hasn't been online in like just over 2 hours. So
He's probably recuperating from that last tournament.
Hmm. Oh, that last Irish one there.
Yeah.
He sent me videos of them singing at 5 o'clock in the morning. Fucking animals. Look, and it's Marcus's fault I fucking lost.
How was that?
Because the dude showed up at my fucking cottage at like 8 or 9 o'clock every evening and said, well, it's time to drink. Why do you think we brought you here? It wasn't for arm wrestling. We don't give a fuck about that. We're here to party.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to say no to the guy that brought me there, right?
And good whiskey.
Oh, tons of it. But you just can't say no when the boss says, yeah, that's your job. So you do it. And I'm not kidding. Like, it's not like you did it one night. It was every fucking night. Like, there was 4 or 5 arm wrestlers that showed up to that event that hadn't been to bed yet.
Well, hold on, because the whole group of y'all went, so and you were the last match on the card, so hell, what's going on with that?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm sure Alan went with you and Uncle John and Cobra and Devin. All you guys were partying at the same time, so and they were fine.
No. So Alan
Ready.
did not stay up and party. Uncle John was not at my cottage at that time. Like, he had his own house.
Okay.
Devin was not there.
Yeah.
But Devin wasn't competing, so it wouldn't matter. But Devin's not a big drinker anyways. But there was several of those guys from over there
Yeah.
that did not sleep at all. Like,
Dude.
Dalgus and Big B at like 6 a.m. had to take turns pushing the wheelbarrow to get White Wolf back to his house. They just put him in a wheelbarrow and wheelbarrowed him home.
I remember last Winter Blast, dude. I could not understand a word that Cobra was saying by the end of the night.
Who was saying?
Cobra. He was fucking gone.
Cobra was a fucking.
Oh my God.
That's for goddamn sure.
Oh, dude, I couldn't even understand him. I had no idea. He was like speaking a different language.
Oh,
Slow motion.
the whole
Slow
weekend,
motion, yeah, he chopped and screwed, slow motion.
all we could really make out from was that Alan Ford sucks.
Uncle John partied pretty hard too at Winter Blast.
Yeah, Uncle John's a good dude. He's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, last I heard from Marcus, he said it was going to happen. So I was just waiting for you guys to confirm, and
Yeah, I just haven't gotten to firm it up with him. But every time I talk to him, he said he'll sponsor Winter Blast and he'll fly you in. But we're getting close to the line where if he sponsors, like, I got to order banners, this and that. Like, that shit can take weeks to come in. So we have to like firm that up soon.
I can give him a call tomorrow and I don't know. Fuck. I got nothing to do with Winter Blast, man. What do you fucking want me to do?
I just want you to tell him to call me.
Well, give me your number.
All right, I'll send it to you.
You got WhatsApp?
1-800.
Eat dicks.
That's too many. There's too many letters.
Too many letters.
Eat dick.
Eat dick.
Work.
Hey, are you guys still pulling at Winter Blast? You and Roger?
Are you paying attention to any of this conversation, Jody? Like any of it at all? We are literally talking about me getting to Winter Blast for this.
I want to know once you do make it there, because there's no, just fucking drive there. Don't fucking let Mark wait. Fucking hop in the car, drive your ass there, show up, do what you do, and compete. That's it.
Whose car? Whose gas?
Your gas, your car.
Motherfucker, I can't afford that shit.
Why not?
You want me to take money out of my pocket, which isn't there in the first place, go rent a car that'll actually make it there, because mine sure as fuck won't, and put the fuel in it to get there, to go and pull that piss end.
Oh, we might
damn.
get you some free beer.
Oh man, I forgot. You know, once you go on Arm Gods, you big time now. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Now you're talking. See, now you're getting it, Jody. You're getting it.
He's been big time since bottom 8.
Oh, well, I was big time since before arm wrestling. Y'all just didn't know it yet. In case you didn't know, I have always been the same lovable, hateable asshole my entire fucking life.
Hey, the beard's going back in. That's
Yeah, it
good.
doesn't take long. Holy shit, there's an awful lot of white. I am not going to look the same when this beard comes through as it did the last time.
When you shave it, it comes back whiter than the last time every time.
I didn't know how much there was there. Like when you look at it, you can see there's a little bit coming through. Like, oh fuck yeah, well, you know, you're almost 40. It's gonna happen, you know. But then when I shave it off, and I'm like, I'm cutting it with the scissors, and just big handfuls of white, like bright fucking white. Like, there's not a whole lot of pepper with that salt anymore. It's just all hidden underneath. So when this starts coming through, it's gonna be pretty fucking white. I'm gonna look like Bardo soon.
God damn, I hope I never look like that. So,
I'm just hoping I can arm wrestle as good as your wife when I get there.
Oh,
yeah, right. No doubt. Maybe.
So, like, did you have to ask for a divorce when you found out she's not a 98?
Yeah.
So, legally,
She did all
that
right.
means she just like gets everything, or because
Yeah.
she's in the 2%, you get 98%.
Yeah, that's how it is exactly.
I don't think that's the way it works. I think the top 2% own 98%, so you're like double fucked.
yeah.
No, I believe 98% is owned by 98%. So
Oh,
Not
Yeah.
when you're talking about money.
but it's my money. So
Used to be.
I
You're not listening.
I'm
Hey,
not
you
even-
pay attention about as good as Jody does.
I have
Whoa,
90.
whoa.
well, it's Evan talking, so we understand why people don't pay attention.
Be fair. That's pretty fucking fair.
Yeah.
Hey, you like my shirt? It's a beaver pumper shirt. Got a
Oh,
nice set of
nice.
beaver nuts.
Beaver.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Probably should have had that with you when you pulled Paul Maiden.
Hey, does Beaver Pumper still do his podcast as often as he used to?
So, funny thing about that, there's been quite a few podcasts where I was the very last guest ever.
Yeah.
Because I fucked things up so bad
They
that
just-
nobody ever wants to do it again.
They just don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah. I got good and jammed up one day, and I told them, like, look, it's probably not a good idea for me to come on. They're like, well, you co-host, you have to. I'm like, all right, but I'm telling you, I'm drunk as shit. I'm not going to be nice to your guest. They said, come anyways. I said, okay, your call. And they had Jeff Hale on. And Jeff's not used to people talking to him the way that I talk to people.
I bet, dude. Probably similar to like how you were talking to Dustin Jelliff the other night.
I don't know who that is.
I know.
That was the other night. He don't remember.
I don't remember.
I know there was comments about him being the guy with the better beard than me, but I mean, fuck. That's 98% of women in the world right now.
Yeah. I like that you're using that percentage.
What a coinky dink. That was not even intentional. I think it's like subliminal. All the 98s on my screen right now just made me do it.
Yeah.
You know, like that movie Focus there,
Right.
where they send the hookers with the tattoos of 5s on her back.
Right.
Yeah, that's the best part.
So you went on there and fucking pissed off Jeff Hale?
Yes, I talked terribly to him.
Did he get
So bad to the point where the next morning I got a phone call from the guys like, hey, you owe a bunch of apologies. I was like, well, that's one way to look at it. But on the other hand, I'm just going to tell you to go fuck yourself. It's not happening. I would have to remember what I said to be sorry for it, and I don't. But yeah, they never did another one after that.
You warned them ahead of time. Say, look, I'm telling you, I'm not in the mood right now. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like he didn't give him a disclaimer. So
Every other episode, I was drunk as shit, being an asshole to everybody anyways. Why was this one any different just because Jeff Hale was offended? Fuck that guy.
It's similar to when you say, don't touch my beard or I'll smash a beer off the side of your head. And then
I never said that.
someone touches your beard anyway.
I said, if you touch me,
He doesn't
I'm
have
going
to
to fucking
say
do
it's
something
implied.
about it.
Yeah.
And he thought maybe we could push the boundary by just touching the beard. And I said, that's close enough.
Never
so
touch
you
the
whack
beard.
him, and then Paul takes off his shirt, which Paul probably should have kept his shirt on for starters.
Man, I think in the heat of the moment, he forgot what he looked like without a shirt on.
Dude,
And all he knew was, I don't like the way that this guy's pulling it over my face.
I liked the
I need to get it off.
flying flop press punch that he tried to throw at the last.
That was not entirely his fault.
I know, you told me he tried to pull it at the last second or whatever.
Okay, well, I don't remember telling you because I don't remember being on the show last time. I've got to be some fucking drunk to even get on here with you fuckers. I mean, look around. This really is a 98% group. Ain't nobody on here any good.
Oh,
That's because you ain't faced me yet, but that's all right. That's your story.
Hey.
You keep telling that.
hold on, Jody. Have you pulled him at all or no?
Nope.
You
No,
fucking
I only pull people that are
on the
actually good.
last show. He said he's got wins over you.
He's never pulled me. We've never been in the same building
swear
together.
I swear to God, you said that.
Wait, who said this?
You did.
I said I've beaten Jody before?
Yes.
Wow.
I said that.
Because we were talking about how Roger faced Jody and lost, and you were like, "Oh, then I know I'm going to win because I have wins over Jody."
Hold on. Let's set the record straight. Now,
Hold
Let's set
on,
the
Jody.
record
Let
straight.
me appreciate this for a minute first.
hold the fucking phone. Hold on.
Oh shit,
Can we
dude.
pull up the clip of that?
Yeah, somebody do.
Dude, we're gonna find it now. Hold on.
I'm not saying I didn't say it, but it definitely wasn't true.
Well,
I have never met Jody face to face in my life.
Now that
let me
is
go ahead. Let me go
hilarious.
ahead and straighten. I'm gonna straighten everything out, and these are the facts, by the way. So,
Well, I could do that just fine, Jody. What do you think? I'm going to lie to people?
well, I think you just did because you ain't never pulled me before. So, and that's 98% the truth. Now, as I was saying,
I'll tell you that
when I pulled,
2%
what was
though.
it? Roger, what was that? 2021 we pulled?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Roger, we went back and forth. It actually came to I guess you can call it a silver bullet round, whatever.
Oh, well, if you and Roger were close, Roger, I'm going to crush you because I fucking smoked Jody.
That was the left arm. That was the left arm.
That's pretty much what he said. I was like, "Oh shit, I didn't know that." I didn't, I was like, "Fuck, maybe he did at one point."
Nah,
Nope.
never.
Oh
I'll
shit.
tell you what.
That
Here's
is
the funny
funny.
part. Because on my show last night when I had Ryan Bowen, and as he got off, and I'm sitting up here.
Wait, you had Ryan Bowen got off on your show last night?
Oh, sure. So once he left the show, I said a few things, and well, Marcus Thompson was in the chat. So I
Marcus.
just said, because Carolyn Looms was saying, "Hey, are you still pulling, Beerman at Winter Blast?" I was like, "No, I'll be busy at Arm Wars later in the month." She said, "Okay, thanks for correcting me." But that comment stuck in my head. So when Ryan got the show, and I was like, you know what, Marcus Thompson, stay put. And then I said, how many of you guys like to see me smack Evan? I would love to do something like that. When's the next arm guys? I heard it's in Canada. And then Marcus was like, maybe we'll talk. So just saying. If you want to back up that statement, by all means do it. But you ain't never pulled me before. Let's get that straight.
Jody.
Yeah,
will
we've already
Evan
covered
be
that,
even
Jody.
worth
Jesus.
anything after I get done with him? Will
What's
he even
that?
be worth? I said, will Evan be worth anything after I get done with him?
He's not worth anything now since Paul smacked him.
Yeah, because you're gonna do anything with fucking Paul.
I didn't call him out. I called you out. I'm on a Canadian.
Well, when you
ass
say
whooping
shit like,
tour.
well, yeah, Paul smacked him, that sounds like, oh, Paul's a bum and he beat him.
I'm not saying he's a bum. I'm just saying I expected more out of you. I'm thinking, oh, Evan's gonna clean house, and I'm thinking,
Have you
damn,
watched that
dude.
match between me and Paul?
I did, over and over.
And that's like a 260-pound Paul with like fucking 19-inch arms. Like, I have never seen him that big.
I did see the match. It was kind of hard to see. I almost had a stroke with all the disco lights going on. But I will say this though. Hey, if I gotta continue my Canadian ass whooping tour, so be it.
Man, there's like 7 people that are any good in this fucking country, and you ain't picking any of them. So whatever.
Either or, if you're Canadian, you're getting your ass whipped. That's all there is to it. That means you, Uncle John, he'll get his next month. You, BLM, whatever, whoever, it don't matter.
I would kind of like to see Alan Ford beat the piss out of you.
Good. Let's set that up.
I can do what I want.
Oh,
I
I
run
know.
Armed Gods Canada.
Oh, I know.
My left arm will not be competing until Armed Gods, which won't be probably till the fall. My left arm is doing nothing but training for that one.
Oh, okay.
Right-handed, and I've already got a match left-handed on that one.
Ooh, who you pulling? Who you gonna beat down?
Why don't you just mind your business?
No, you fucking tell me,
Well,
motherfucker.
it's still top secret.
Look, when it gets
Nobody knows.
announced, it gets announced. It's until they say, I don't say, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's not my job.
Jody, his
Um,
matches are so top secret that he had a match with you that you don't even know about.
I guess so.
See, Jody's still sworn to secrecy on that. I just get drunk and blab a little bit. Don't worry, they'll be aired on Arm Wars next week.
Shit.
Hey fellas, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm gonna get going. I didn't want to interrupt the banter back and forth between Jody and Evan. So you guys have a great night, and I'll see some of you cats at the Lethal Arms practice tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
You have a good night, Warren.
Have a
Take
great
care,
night,
buddy.
Josh.
Later, Warren.
Evan, never met you before, man. Nice to meet you, Jody. We've met before. You guys have a great night.
All right, good. Enjoy yourself, man. Enjoy yourself.
Take it easy, guys.
Hi, Warren.
Later.
Fuck that guy.
See, I wanted to say like really rude things to Warren, but he's got a bald head, a bigger beard than me, and I was like, I'm gonna be polite for this one time. But like seriously, now that he's gone, I don't mind talking a bit of shit. Like, why did you feel that you were important enough to stick around to make sure everybody heard you say goodbye? Like, why didn't you just fuck off like a normal person? Nobody cares. Fuck.
God damn it, Warren. Burger, how you doing, bud?
Doing good. Doing good. How y'all?
Dude,
Jeff Rollins in the house.
Lorraine Jenkins wants to come up here to face you and fucking Ice and Palco and
Yeah, man, it's good.
the 155 suckers.
Bunch of good big boys up here in the Northeast.
He's
He's tough. I saw he just pulled last weekend. I think it looked pretty tough.
Lorraine looks good, dude.
Yeah, he's legit.
Well, I think he'll come up here and do pretty well. Just kidding. He's gonna get smashed by the North. Yeah.
It's a tough place to come pull because if you don't know everybody and everybody knows each other, you know what I mean. It's a hard place to come succeed.
And there are a lot of
Wood had a long day when he came up, and he's a stud. It's just hard. And the same thing goes for us going down there. Honestly, I know Hanowski went down south, and he had a rough day one time he went down.
And anybody travels outside of their region,
Yeah.
there is a ton of fucking killers that just aren't that top step where they're known nationally.
Sure.
Right. And you show up, and there's all sorts of dudes like within Ontario, there is a lot of dudes that can go anywhere in the States, and people are gonna like, who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah.
Right? Because he'll just crush through people.
Oh yeah.
And if you don't know how to pull them, like everybody has their strengths and weaknesses.
Mhm.
You know, the guys with no weaknesses, obviously they get known pretty good, or they have one strength that's so high that people can't stop it. But I'm not stronger than 3/4 of the top guys around Ontario everywhere, but I know where I'm stronger than each one of them in one spot, and I can make the fight happen there, kind of thing, right? So if I were to go against half of these guys around without having ever pulled them before, chances are I'm not going to get it figured out in the first round. Super match style, you know, you get a few cracks at it. It makes it easier. But in a tournament draw, there's just dudes everywhere that are going to fuck your day up if you don't know who they are.
Mhm.
And there's no way you could just know the entire roster of all of North America.
No, but that's when you just go with your ace, though. It's almost like I use this as a baseball analogy. Like you're a pitcher. All right, I don't know this guy, so I'm gonna go ahead and give him my fastball. You know, yeah, in the super match format, I'm throwing my curveball, breaking, change up, whatever.
Were you a pitcher?
No.
No. I didn't think so. Because I'm pretty sure when you get to that mound and you don't know the batter, you do what your catcher tells you to do.
You don't have a catcher on the table, motherfucker. So
right. So what a terrible fucking analogy. Jesus Christ.
Well, I can tell you don't use it since you lost 3-0, but hey, that's neither here nor there.
Who did I lose 3-0 to? I mean, look, we can go through my last few matches, pick a few of those, but which one are you talking about?
Okay.
Which one of my loss?
There
wasn't Paul. I lost 4-0 to Paul, you fuck.
Who was that guy you pulled with that guy that Chance Shaw brought? What's that dude's name?
Oh, Emil. Yeah, that was 3-0.
What about that redheaded dude?
Look, Emil's another one of those matches that I think if I could redo.
Yeah.
Now, if I could redo that match, us both showing up in the same shape that we showed up in, but me knowing what I know now and him knowing what he knows now, I think I win that match. Paul, if we showed up in the same shape, I still probably don't win that match, even knowing exactly what he's going to do. I just wasn't strong enough in the right spots. But Emil, I think I was. I just didn't know.
The prediction.
I thought you were going to blow Paul's hand up, actually, just kind of make him have all the false starts and blow his hand up and then take advantage of that. That's what I thought you were going to do.
Well, once everything fucking settled down and, you know, we had the match and, you know, we actually fucking had a conversation afterwards and I didn't want to tear his face off. That's one of the things he said. Like, we got locked in that first match and we were both of us yanking back on the straps. Neither one of us had our hands, but neither of us had lost it. And I was getting it just a bit like we're talking 55-45 going towards me. And then my hand started coming backwards. Like it switched a few seconds through that. Like we had like 12 fucking starts in the first round. That was exhausting.
Oh yeah.
Right. And that's one of the things that was going through his mind during that round was, holy fuck, I hope to God he's burning as bad as I am right now. If not, I'm fucked. And then he realized shortly after that, oh, he's burning far worse than me. Fuck.
Well, the predictions are starting to roll in. Paul Stevens says Jody beats Evan 6-0.
My man.
Well, I mean, it's only a 3 out of 5. How's he going to do that? He's going to have to pull me twice. I'm not signing up for 2 matches against Jody.
Right.
Okay,
unless I win the first one.
I'll beat you 3-0 left and right there. There's your 6-0 right there.
My left is already busy.
Oh, that's right. The secret left-hand match.
Oh, yeah, I can't announce who my opponent is, but it's going to be one of the main events at, you know, look.
Was it for the belt?
I don't even have to be any fucking good at arm wrestling. I just talk enough shit that I get one of the fucking top spots on the card, whatever.
Fair enough.
But
Evan, you better be ready for me next month. You better be ready.
I haven't trained since I got back from Ireland, and I don't plan on starting until somebody tells me I'm for sure going.
Right.
Well,
I haven't even been to fucking practice.
Good. I hope you sleep all the way up until, March.
Yeah, no, it'll be a good time for you. You're gonna look back and be like, "Oh fuck, I'm super proud. I beat this guy who hasn't done a fucking thing in 3 months."
Hey, no. You put yourself out there now. You're like the golden child of arm gods now. So
We got like
Yeah, but we gave up on my right arm. We gave that up.
That's messed up.
So when it
We're
comes to
still a
the arm
month-
gods for that right-handed
I'm
match,
up.
Jody, I don't know if that's gonna be possible.
why not?
So there was a couple of matches left that there was guys that pulled left and right.
Yeah.
At arm gods. And even though there's half hour, 45 minutes in between, people were just noticing the exhaustion setting in so quickly during their second match that was not present during their first match. You go up, you pull left-handed, and you can fight, whatever. 45 minutes later, you got to pull right-handed. Your body's only got so much energy in it. So even though muscularly you're just as strong in round one, you've got like fuck all left in round two. Your body just doesn't have anything left.
And we've seen that. We've seen Corey West succumb to that. We've seen Gasparini when he put all his eggs in one basket against Chafin and blew his load against Morozov. Yeah, we see that. So I guess there is some
arm gods. I don't think they're too keen on the idea of anybody pulling two different hands in the same event, unless it's against the same guy.
What do you guys think of Austin and Tim Bresnan? That match.
I think they should redo that match.
I agree with Jody for the only time in my life. Except for the fact that we've never pulled before. I agree with him on that one.
Devin's commentary was hilarious.
I just think there is just too much controversy. I mean, with the
Where's
refs,
the controversy?
there's just too much bickering and
Tim
bitching.
got
Like, fuck it.
fucked.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, you're in Kentucky, so that's like freaking. He's the underdog there. We all know that. But still, it's
Who's
just
the
like,
underdog in Kentucky?
Tim.
Okay. And Tim got fucked by the refs.
Hey, I don't know. I'm saying they should redo that match. Hell,
Look, if the guy that the refs were fucking still won, why do you need to redo it?
Hey, wasn't the ref Tim's cousin?
talking about the short white dude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why you always got to bring race into this, Jody?
One said it was his cousin.
Well, it ain't Harold Owens.
Why not? Do you know their family trees?
Ancestry. I don't know. Maybe.
So it went for no to maybe. I don't know.
Who knows?
You just throw shit out there. That's like me saying when I whooped your ass. Like, you don't have to know what you're talking about. You just throw shit out there. Fuck's sakes, Jody.
Oh, Lord.
Look, I
Please
don't
make this-
know if you understand how good guy, bad guy works, but you've got to say honest, accurate things for us
I
to build
did.
this properly.
I did. You can't beat me. That's all there is to it.
Sure, but everything
And-
else too.
Okay, how
You
about
can't just
this?
only pick one thing.
You cannot beat me. You will not beat me. I look better than you. Where else want me to go?
Okay, you know what? Those first two are up for debate. I don't like you, Jody.
Thank you. Thank you.
We already got 265 responses for Winter Blast,
Excellent.
and we're still like a month and some change out.
That's good, guys. That's good. You guys are going. Who's going live on that?
We got a guy that does the live feed for us, and he also goes live on. It's a sports channel that has
Oh, is
like
it the same guy from last year?
yeah.
Okay.
Tiger King.
All right.
Hopefully it'll be better this year. Like the place we were at last year had really bad Wi-Fi. So now we're in the hotel. We might be able to get a direct connection. But
Nice,
he's on a like the East Coast fucking sports network. It's like a Hulu channel or something like that. So we'll be live fed to like 30,000 sports fans, which is kind of cool.
I thought that guy was like from the Yes Network doing Yankee games because just the way I saw that.
He's the Philly sports guy, the dude that's all fucking eagled out all the time and screaming.
Right.
He's
Okay.
that same guy.
All right. Enough of this chitter chatter. Let's put the shit on the line. Roger, How
What?
you gonna beat Evan? Let's go. Let's go. Get this thing going.
Do what?
How you gonna beat Evan?
Fucking better be any goddamn way he wants. I ain't even training with his fat ass.
Anyway, I'll let him call what he wants, and I will. If he wants to start in the strap, I'll start in the strap.
Sounds like he just wants to start the strap.
I say,
But it's
fuck
gonna
it,
be
you
a
guys
good
starting
time.
a power hook. Fuck the strap. Starting a power hook. Go
he
from there.
does. He does not want to go on the hook at all.
We're gonna start shoulders in. Is that what you're saying?
If you want to go arm to arm, I think you should use your hand. You should definitely not go in the arm.
No, see, he's only saying that because he watched the Paul match and knows I don't have a hand. See, he's being tricky.
Oh,
What about you guys on there? Who do you think is going to win and how and why? Go ahead. Let me hear it.
Between Roger and Evan?
Yes, I want each and every one of you. I want you, David, Bardo, Berger. Y'all tell me who's going to win and why. Let's go.
It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be Roger's gonna go, huh? And he's gonna look at him and like smile and do some stuff like this for a while, and then just kind
Oh,
of, and it's gonna be like that. Because
Do you think Roger's that big of an asshole where he's gonna hold me and smile and
Yeah,
not just actually
I've
get the
seen
win?
Roger kind of shine up a little bit on the table before. He can be a little cocky.
Well, he's gonna have to do something. I saw his last event. It's surprising that he's able to talk shit after that performance, huh?
new
yeah,
Ed, new
you're
Ed.
gonna get a different version. I promise.
That type of guy. I mean, hell, he did it to me once, and I'm the nicest guy around, and no threat at all.
Shut up, Dave. Jody, can you go back and not ask Dave his opinion? I don't want to hear that.
The real winner of this match
My
is the
opinion
crowd.
is going to be.
Absolutely.
It depends on how drunk Beer Man is.
Wait. Now I do want to hear his opinion.
You know, how well you do will depend on how drunk you are.
Okay, so that sliding scale. Where's that drunk level need to be appropriately to win?
Are y'all pulling for a 98 bell or what?
Since Roger's our golden boy, we'll figure it out between now and then, and we'll definitely make sure we ply you with just the right amount of alcohol to lose.
Oh, so you think the drunker I am, the worse I'll do?
If you're really drunk.
Man, you guys have
I
your
think it's-
plan
it's
backwards.
kind of-
You need
it's
to
kind of
have
one of those things that
booze.
starts
You need to make this like a fucking dry event until my match if you want me to lose.
No, it's one of those things that goes up for a while and then drops off, kind of like a bell curve.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, there's
totally
definitely a point
drunk,
to
you lose.
fucking
You're totally
no return.
sober, you lose.
A hotel,
Somewhere in the middle, you might win. That's why we got to make sure you're not at that point.
the hotel's in a dry county.
I'm not
Oh,
coming.
they set you up, man. Total setup.
That would be hilarious to not tell him that. He shows up and the whole hotel's dry.
Is it going to be the same kind of hotel Jordan still got?
Oh, Carolyn Looms with a $5 super chat saying, Roger,
Yeah,
You-
this is at Jordan Sills Hotel.
do you? Oh, Jordan, so
You don't know the story about that?
I was sad.
I think Ryan, you could tell this better than I, but I do believe there's a story where I think Jordan came to pull was
El
it El
Cesar.
Cesar?
Yeah,
And he got there and the hotel was horrible. And
it's like
you're like, hey,
a
what do you need?
crackhead.
I need a new hotel. I need you to shop for my groceries or some shit like that. And
Yeah,
it's like, fuck, dude.
dude, it was a clusterfuck for sure.
I definitely got stuck in shittier places by getting fucking sent
That's
to
what,
events.
that's what he said, and then he texted me. He was like, "I just found a heroin needle in my room," and I was like,
There was a fungus growing in
use
the shower. Like, and I don't mean like some weird
Yeah.
mold. I mean a full-on fucking mushroom fungus, like cluster that had to have been like 2 cubic feet. It was
Damn,
fucking enormous.
that's a
You
plant
couldn't get in halfway through the shower because it was so fucking big.
in Ireland.
No, that was in Rhode Island.
what it tastes like. Rhode Island, really? Damn.
Yeah.
Where, near Providence or some shit?
Fucked if I know.
Near Providence,
Everything,
Rhode Island.
everything's near Providence and Rhode
Yeah.
Island.
It's Rhode Island. How big is it?
Small as fuck.
but it was fucking terrible. There was like cigarette burns through the blankets and mattresses. After the event, I went out
up there.
There was this big fucking commotion in the hallway, right? And it's just me and the beer wife sitting there in the room. And we had to bring our own blankets in because there's no way I would let her lay down on this fucking bed, right?
Yeah.
So we had her all wrapped up in a cocoon in her own blankets, which we threw out, or well, we just left them there. But there was this big commotion in the hotel, and I'm like, we're trying to sleep. Like, I'm not in a great mood. And I'm in pretty decent shape at the time. So I'm not wearing a shirt. Out the fucking door I go. Like, I'm ready to tell people to settle the fuck down. And I get out there, and there are 6 people in the hallway, 3 male, 3 female. None of the males are wearing shirts. None of the females are wearing pants. And every one of those males has a piece hanging out of his pants.
Yikes.
Like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm not talking to these people. I went right back into my room and I shut the fuck up. So I shut the door, I locked the door, I put the chair right in front of the fucking door, told her not to worry about it. You just go to sleep. And I sat there like this, staring at that fucking door, drinking beer the entire fucking night. At 5 a.m., I woke up John Milne, who was in the room across the hall, who was equally as impressed about our rooms, and said, we got to get the fuck out of here. Let's go back to Canada now. He's like, good. I've been up for an hour waiting. It was a shithole, man.
Hey, Meta thought since we weren't on last week that Dave Shell died. That's pretty funny.
Show will go on. I was just thinking, we will probably be having a bounce house at Winter Blast, and I think we could probably pay for the trophies just by selling videos of Evan drunk in the bounce house. What do you think?
Now the venue.
Did I get into the bounce house like on that movie, The Wedding Ringer?
The venue turned down the bounce house idea.
Oh, it's too bad. Yeah.
They don't have the clearance.
Insurance is a bitch on those, huh?
Yeah. Well, our buddy Troy was going to, he was going to cover it. He has a bounce house company, and he was going to make sure it was insured for the day and this and that. But the hotel said they don't have the height clearance for the actual house.
You tell them not to be assholes?
Like, who cares? We can bend it in half or something. Or
yeah, it's easy. Don't we just cut the top of it off?
It's like, don't fill it up all the way. Some of the kids are hitting the ground.
Especially the fat kids.
Yeah, I'm not getting in there.
You just jump in there whenever it's half deflated.
Right, get in here.
Laying on one side, you just like body flop onto the other.
Some kid will go fly.
They're really gonna have a problem with their ceilings after that.
Like when someone's sitting on one in the ocean and the dude jumps off the diving board or whatever onto it, and the guy goes flying 200 feet through the air.
Yeah, if they thought they had a fucking ceiling clearance problem before, you'll get that ceiling moved right out of the way. Just
little
like
kid's gonna go up through the fucking ceiling grid. Oh, no beer. He said no beers inside the bounce house, beer man.
Well, it might be back by then.
But that was a very nice offer of Troy to offer us having a bounce house for the kids. Very cool. Maybe at another tournament or something. An outdoor one.
Oh, kids. I don't go to family-friendly events.
And families appreciate it.
All the kids.
I had an incident at one event that I'd rather not talk about. Also, I don't know that this incident happened, but the people that told me it did, I wouldn't call liars, though. So it probably did.
Probably happened the same weekend you pulled Jody.
I pulled Jody Laird at this event.
Oh, so that's the Jody you met. Okay.
Yeah, and she's a lot fucking scarier than you are, all right?
This was not my fault. I thought he meant Jody Williams, not Jody Laird. My bad. That's all. That's on me.
Now, to be fair, I was probably talking about Jody Williams.
Oh, you absolutely were.
But look, you got to understand, I'm not going to let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Yeah.
And I would have never said that if Jody was here with us.
Oh, no. Perish the thought.
All the kids coming to Winter Blast already have an Amber Alert out.
Oh, I got rid of my van. They'll be okay. Chuck, you never gave your prediction.
I was just waiting for somebody to ask. So I will, and I'll be honest. 3-2 Roger. I think Roger loses 2 matches.
Oh man, does Roger suck?
Roger, are you okay with that?
Now let's explain a little bit, because I think Roger will have the first match. Roger will have a hard time dealing with Evan's ability to control the setup.
Be a cunt.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, right. Exactly.
That's a real thing you got to be careful about.
That's why I'm saying it. Like, the first match is going to be like, the setup is going to be tough.
on Evan's Arm Gods profile, it says cuntiness 12.
Tell me that's a real thing.
No. Fuck. Should be though.
I would be so happy if it was.
Like, arm wrestlers have one category, cuntiness. And it's like 1 out of 10 and you have a 12.
And as untrained as Evan says he is, his hand's still pretty good. Until it gets blowed up.
Until he faces
terrible.
Better hand.
My left hand's good. My right shit.
That's my prediction. 3-2 Roger.
It's a good one.
Roger, are you any good at top rolling?
You're gonna have to find out.
I mean, I've already seen your matches. I just want your answer.
No. But it's getting better. I promise you that.
The correct answer is I'm not any good at anything.
Keep them
I'm terrible, Evan. I am terrible at arm wrestling.
But seeing as your left arm's all bunged up, I will let you do right-handed chin-ups off my deck when we're done. This time, I'm going to remember to put the Cialis into my boner and my wrist, so they're both rock hard.
Did you see the video I made of me doing
I did
some porch push-ups, and I made it the 2 rungs break and fall?
Ooh. Oh, that wasn't real?
No, I was just mocking Roger.
No, I thought that was a real thing.
A lot of people were always like, what if one of those falls off, man? So I was like, oh, perfect video.
Yeah.
My wife was pretty pissed that I unscrewed 2 of our fucking deck posts.
Oh man, I thought you were like Nanya and going and like just doing it off somebody else's place.
Yeah, just my neighbor's house. Burning my neighbor's boat down.
So Jody, let's hear your prediction now.
We haven't gotten Ryan's yet. Jody has to wait.
Oh, I don't ever predict things.
Ryan don't know anything about arm wrestling. So
yeah, I don't even know what I'm watching.
Right, so nobody will take it seriously. Nobody's going to put their betting odds on based off your opinion, but we still want to hear it.
I think Rogers. I think Rogers. Jennifer's going to win. I think his wife's going to win. Well, I'll say this. I think if Roger can get it into a hook, he's going to have probably the advantage. And if Evan can stay out of the hook and top roll, he might have a bit of an advantage. So, but score-wise, I don't know. It depends on – it's hard because I don't know anybody that you two have pulled that you know what I mean? Like, there's no one to compare. I thought I could ask Jody. We found out that that's not the case because
it was the wrong hand anyway. I pulled Roger left-handed.
Jody, what do you think?
Well, this is what I think. Roger, if you're going to win this match, you better have some serious patience. Okay. And what I mean by that is that, you know, Evan's going to go in there. He's going to do his thing. If you're going to lose your shit and not be patient, he's going to get you right here in the brain. He's going to manipulate that. Right. Yeah. Got to be patient. Right. However, if for some reason Evan is smart enough, because you got to realize who he trains with. They're smart.
I just told you I don't train.
I didn't say you, motherfucker. I meant the group, not you. But that doesn't mean you don't know what you're doing, though. My point being is that if by chance Evan slightly flattens that hand of yours, it's going to happen. You're going to have a hard time getting that cup back. All right. You're gonna have a hard time getting that back. And like I said, Evan can sit there and tell you till the cows come home that he's shit right-handed. If you believe in that, God bless you, because I'm telling you right now, you know, any one of them guys in that group know what the hell they're doing. They know how to talk the game. They know how to play the game. If you get sucked into that, like Sanders is going to get sucked into Devon's game tomorrow, I'm telling you what, you are not going to win. So
Sanders is fucked. I
just
think
said
it's
that.
amazing that I talk so much nonsense that nobody knows what to believe or not. And when I tell you my right shit, you haven't seen me win a fucking match with it like ever. And people still think it's okay.
Hey, I'm just saying this. I don't take anybody lightly, and I'm gonna tell you a little quick story. Why is that? But I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to agree with Chuck and go 3-2 Roger.
I'm the only person in arm wrestling that you legitimately can take lightly.
Well,
There's
the reason
nothing
why
light about you, Ryan.
No.
well, here's the reason why. And I don't know, you guys tell me if you ever been through this
Cheesesteaks.
before.
That's the reason why.
There was a guy
And
I
true.
pulled a few years back, and he was like, "Hey, I heard something. I'm not going to go hard. Just lightly take me down." I'm thinking, okay, fine. So I lightly take him down. He fucking smacked me across to get the win. I'm thinking, what the fuck, you motherfucker. So ever since then, I don't believe a goddamn thing people say. Sorry, that's just how I feel. So when Evan tells me his right hand is shit, okay, that's fine.
Well, at least you're not gullible anymore, because the high hookers are pretty badly known for being cunts.
Yeah.
Tricky motherfuckers will do or say anything to get that win. Winning is more important than being honorable, for sure.
Yeah.
My very first event, I was an amateur. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. And I was at practice the night before and like just learning, you know, and Alan shows up at practice. He's like, "Hey, you guys want to come check out this event tomorrow?" I'm like, "Well, fuck, we've never seen a live arm wrestling event. Yeah, let's go fucking check this out." We got all pinned up and decided to enter in anyways, you know, as we do. And I get to the finals, well, the overalls, right? Like we placed like 9th and 10th or something, whatever. Like we sucked. But in the overalls, I get up against this young lad who's really, really good. And I tell him, like, "Look, man, I'm laying down. My arm is all fucked up. Like, I'm in a lot of fucking pain here." Which, you know, anybody that remembers when they got into the sport knows how bad that is. Right? You went through a hard practice the night before, and you're a month in, you're dealing with all that beginner pain bullshit. And now you're at an event and have people actually smashing into it. That shit's painful. So I tell the kid, like, "Look, you're going to light me up anyways. I'm going to lay down. Just please don't hurt me." And he fucking drills me. And then looks at me. He's like, "Oh, you were serious? My bad, man. I just know you're a high hooker, and I thought you were playing one of those fucking games." And this is from a teenager.
I'm trying to figure out how the hell did you make overalls if you took 9th or 10th place?
So the overalls at the arm melter, it's not that king of the table style. Anybody that competed in one of the weight classes gets to sign up, and it's like a randomized bracket, single elimination.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So there was a lot of fun matches that could happen in a system like that, right? Like you got 155 guys with super heavyweights randomly.
Gotcha.
So it was a good time, but it hurt.
Hey, how about you and Roger pull for your arm melter belt? How about that?
It's not an arm melter match.
Oh. So basically that belt's there to stay. Is it arm melter done now? Do you guys still do those?
I don't really want to talk about things that involve me losing.
I get the loser of the Roger Evan match immediately after.
I mean, I think that's still pretty safe.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, if Roger and I end up in that 3-2, fucking this video is going to be on both of our highlight reels for years, that kind of match. We're still going to beat you.
Oh,
Beat who?
Well, I mean,
Me.
I would say you just to poke at you, but fuck, it's not even believable to me.
We'll find out.
Ryan will go out of his way to lose that match anyways. So we're good.
You're not getting my title.
No, you got to work for that. You got to earn that shit.
Real. A lot of matches I had to throw to get to where I'm at.
And I hope you're proud of every one of them.
I do have that one win on Mike Aiello.
Nice. He must have been flexing for the crowd. Lost his thought process.
He had a shirt on, didn't he?
Yeah, I think that's
That's
why.
right.
Well, it
that's-
doesn't even
that's-
count if you have a match against Mike Aiello and he's wearing a shirt.
That shirt comes off, there's no chance.
Oh, it's over. Yeah, it's like the Hulk. Eyes turn green. It's over.
One time I got a pin on Roger at the end of practice.
Yep.
And you beat,
It's that one time.
That one
beat
time.
Johnny. You beat Johnny Blades at
Johnny
a.
Blades once. Yeah.
They beat Blades on a side table at Shit Talkers 3.
Allegedly.
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 There's no video proof.
I heard he called you names after though.
Oh, he was pissed.
I think he left, didn't he?
He
Didn't he
left
leave
the
that?
He stormed off.
fucking Ryan, that fat fucker, and just walked off. He was so mad.
Oh man,
That's
that was a
okay.
good time.
You're safe now. He's retired from pulling and going back to bowling.
That's a poor attitude to have after.
Who is that guy, anyways?
Uh,
Hard to explain. I don't even know if he's from Earth.
John Bannon, originally from Long Island, now living in the Poconos.
he's something. He's a character.
Yeah.
Roger,
What?
you haven't gotten your official prediction on how the match goes.
My prediction is you don't even show up, big dog.
Fuck. We finally got somebody smart on here. Like, how you going to argue with that? Like, I know goddamn well he's right.
Marcus is going to send him money for his flight, and he's just going to keep it.
Well, that's what I did with all the money you sent me to go to Arm Gods. Now, Marcus is a businessman, so he could appreciate somebody trying to fuck him over that bad.
Nobody asked.
Gets it.
Nobody asked Dave Shell for his prediction.
His
I
prediction
know.
was how drunk I get.
Yeah, right. Remember? I didn't
yeah.
quantify it at a number, but could go any way depending how drunk he is.
Okay, let me get this straight. So now that you can't go unless Marcus fronts the money, does that make you a prize fighter now, Evan? Is that what I'm understanding?
I am the epitome of a professional, Jody.
Now he's fully sponsored by Arm Gods now.
The prize fighter. Okay.
I don't know if he's a prize fighter. He's just a prize, though.
Look, I've been a prize fighter for a long fucking time.
Surprise.
And legitimately, just within arm wrestling, I'm one of very few guys. As long as we take bar tab out of the equation, I have made more money than I have spent arm wrestling.
And with bar tabs in the equation,
Mind your fucking business, Dave. Fuck. Goddamn professor's always trying to do math with his fucking pie graphs and shit.
your fucking bar tab for these damn Friday night podcasts would bankrupt the average, county in Ontario.
Well, I make more money on my podcast than I spend on my booze.
Hey, Jody, do you know Justin Bear, Trapzilla?
I know of him. Never met him in person.
He challenged Chris Chandler out of Florida's coming up to face him.
Really? Wow.
Both big boys.
Talk about sticking your toe in the water. That's an interesting matchup right there.
Yeah.
And not only did he,
And not only did he challenge him, he's like paying for his flight, paying for his hotel to come up to face him.
That's the guy that challenged me to a match, right?
Holy moly. Yeah, that guy. But lefty, though.
Yeah.
And you said, no, I can't pull lefty.
Well, I can. I just don't want to pull against that guy. He's fucking strong as shit.
Yes, there. But Chris Chandler's also a beast. So
Yeah, man, you've got a better chance of signing me up for a rough and rowdy against one of those motherfuckers than to arm wrestle him.
right.
I mean, he's about as good at arm wrestling as he is at fighting, but strength's a little bit more important in arm wrestling.
Yeah.
You could put me up against, you could put any full-grown man up against any 8-year-old in the world in arm wrestling, and that full-grown man's going to win. Right? It's strength is just too important. I don't care if that 8-year-old is technically perfect. He's just not fucking strong enough to win. I have seen some 8-year-olds hitting the pads where I'm pretty sure they would knock the fuck out of a few of my buddies.
A lot of those.
You know what? If Evan shows up, I will fucking get drunk with him, and I don't even drink either. So I put that
Before the
up there.
match.
Oh.
Before the match, for sure. Before the match.
And during.
Just drink, or are you guys going to smoke too?
Oh. I know I could outsmoke him. I mean, that's.
Oh.
Oh, you a big smoker?
Those are fighting words.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, if you notice that I keep looking off to the side, I'm busy making some proper fucking Canadian hashish.
Yeah.
This could be a
That's,
night.
Is that bubble hash or is that regular?
Well, what the fuck's the difference? You say words that don't mean anything.
Don't do drugs like guys.
Bubble hash, you use bubble cloth or to cure it, whatever.
Well, I mean, that would be what is considered using bubble bags.
Yeah.
You know.
Is this Brecken's podcast?
Yeah, this could be a night. This could be a night to remember. This could be a night to remember. Roger's going to get drunk, and I agreed to get high with Jonathan McGurchin if he shows up.
You're going to smoke weed, Dave? God damn, dude.
If all that takes place, that bounce house will not exist.
Oh, my God, dude.
The cops might show up.
Nah, well, see, that's why I like armed gods. We get over there in Ireland. I made all these jokes about Marcus running the IRA, but I had no idea that he ran the IRA when I said those things.
Jesus.
Yeah, we fucking literally stormed a castle, grappling hooks and shit. And then we got stuck in the castle and couldn't get out.
Did he blow anything up?
No, we just couldn't get out of the castle. Like, we got into it, but then, like, we left all our climbing gear and everything on the outside. Like, we're in, let's check the shit out. We got all excited, and then we're like stuck inside of this fucking castle that's all locked down. And the cops wouldn't even come to help us get out of there or arrest us or nothing. Like, they're like, sort it out.
Damn.
What do the retired IRA guys do, dude? Just like blow up potatoes?
Retired.
There's
There's no retiring from that life, bud. Hey, once you sign up, you're in.
Is the war over?
That's what they want you to think.
Right.
Why does Roger keep rolling up his right sleeve and like putting his arm in front of the camera?
Part of the intimidation process.
I noticed that.
I'm not doing that. I'm just sitting.
Look, I didn't say anything the first 4 times you did it. You rolled up the sleeve and have sat forward.
I am not
like
rolling
a
up the
bunch of
sleeve.
fucking times.
Let me pull it down real quick.
Look, do what you want, man. If you think that's gonna help you win, it's not. You're gonna win because I fucking suck.
I'll put our sleeves on.
Wait, Roger, did we get your opinion on how the match was gonna go?
Oh,
I don't know.
Roger gave it.
I don't recall if you got your prediction.
I want you to show up. That's it. That's if you get past that, then
Oh, right. Your prediction was I don't show up.
Yeah.
I remember now. Okay, but if I do show up, how's the match go?
Yeah, I'm gonna mop the floor with you.
Ooh, with some pine sol.
Uh-oh.
Like real bad? How though? Tell me how.
I'm just, however, I don't even know.
Well, just
I'm
explain how
gonna
much
find. I'm
one
gonna
goes.
find the one weak spot in your game, and I'm gonna just go for it.
So you're working on my weak spot, not your strength. That's your
My
game
strength
plan.
is your weak spot.
My hook's my weak spot.
Let's see it.
I
Let's
was-
find out.
I was going
Look,
for-
Roger, just tell me, just cut the shit. Give me your honest prediction.
I was
I'm going to be honest with you right afterwards.
You're gonna win.
Roger's going for the weak spot. I always aim for the wet spot.
Oh,
So he's going to throw flour all over me. Fuck.
Gold
At
bond
least use
powder.
chalk,
Gold bond, Dave's gold bond.
Gold bond
Gold
for
bond
sure.
powder.
menthol.
Menthol.
I'm gonna find the dark spot and I'm gonna hit it.
Roger, cut the shit.
Honestly, I think it's gonna be a good match. It's gonna be back and forth. I really feel like Chuck has a good prediction on it. And Jody, I feel like your best chance is your first round, and then I'm gonna figure out your game, and then I'm gonna just take over from there.
Well, what if I bleed you in that first round?
I don't get bled out pretty easily. I'm pretty good on the cardio.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're working at a high output and I'm working at a low output, your cardiovascular system means fucking nothing.
Just show up, Evan. Show up, and we'll find out.
Dave Shell wants to give you the stamina test, Evan.
Because it was Dave Shell that wants to administer this test, I'm immediately declining.
I think we should do a best of 20 between Dave and Evan left. And every round, Evan pins Dave. Evan has to take a shot.
Oh shit.
That's 20 shots for Evan. He's gonna be trash.
Not according to Evan. He can drink all day, right?
Oh,
Well, it'd only be 10, I guess, if he pins them all 10 times.
I thought it was a
Is
best
there
of 20. So I mean,
yeah, it's a
Is there a
best of
weight
20.
cap?
So as soon as
Oh,
I
yeah,
win
that's
11,
good.
he can't win. The match is over.
Yeah.
is it,
So
So we're
11.
not even a Mickey a booze in. Like, can I just funnel the Mickey, pin him 11 times, and call it a day?
is there a weight cap with this or what?
It's 242, is it not?
that's the weight I am right now. 235, 242.
I gotta move some shit out of the way, but I mean, I can give a little check.
Oh. RVJ might come hang out at Winter Blast.
I
Nice.
love hanging out with RBJ, I'll tell you that.
Hell yeah, he's fun.
So Evan Burgoyne and RVJ, best buds.
Oh man, have you ever hung out with Rob?
Yes.
He's intense.
Oh man, I love that guy. He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's fun.
Bro,
He's a real good
scale
time.
is zeroed. Let's check at 250. Oh shit, I'm still heavy.
That'll be cool if he comes just to hang out.
Yeah.
Evan, look at the spot of the scale that says fat as fuck and just put it on there.
254 right now.
Dude, I will take you at 255. I don't even care.
Ooh.
No.
Whoa.
If it's look, you've got the ranking spot at 242, not me.
Oh yeah, yeah. Are you ranked right-handed, Roger?
No, not at all.
Yes, you are.
Did you see Artem in the number one spot, Lefty?
Of
Yeah.
course.
Over people that he hasn't even arm wrestled?
Yeah, but Merlot hasn't arm wrestled anybody. So what do you want to say?
No. Well, I asked Artem if he'd come pull Merlot, and he was like, absolutely not.
Fuck no.
I was like, smart move.
Look, if you guys lied and said that I was 198, so was he. When I weighed in at 270, I'm still not taking that fucking match, even if he made 198. Fuck that.
Merlot.
That dude is a mother. Look, he's not watching, is he?
No.
Maybe.
No, that dude's a fucking killer. I don't want nothing to do with his left arm.
Yeah, he's nasty.
Jody, would you pull him?
Just to say I would love to, but
Yeah.
I'm a busy guy this year. I got right now, if we're talking about the In the Hook rankings, Ryan, I am number 20 the last spot on the left-hand 242 class, but I'm hopefully I'm gonna get that back because I have a date with Mr. Russ Schrader at the Monster Factory.
How the fuck is that guy ahead of you?
What's
I mean,
that?
you suck, but that guy sucks even worse.
So I'm gonna go ahead. We got a date left-handed. So my job is to go ahead and beat him, take his spot. If that's how that works, I don't know how that works now, because Artem goes number 1, and I think Chance is some other guys like the administrators of those rankings. So if I beat
Artem's
Russ,
one of those other 4 guys. So
if I'm reading this right, if I beat Russ and he's number 13, do I take his spot or how does that work?
you immediately should jump up above him, and he moves down 1 spot. Everybody else moves down 1.
So how did Artem go number 1 if he didn't beat Merlot?
Well, there's the thing. Florida.
Didn't he beat Rikers?
He did beat Brent Rogers, but he lost to Brent in that first round. Then Brent fucking blows his shit out on fucking Devin. And then Artem comes back and whoops him.
But then it's a split then, right?
Well, it shouldn't be a fucking split, because fresh for fresh, why would anybody think Artem wins that match?
That's
He
my
lost
point.
when they were fresh.
That's my whole point. So how does he catapult to number 1?
Well, look, arm wrestling is corrupt.
And wasn't that in a super heavyweight class, not a 198 class?
Sure, but look, both guys make the 198 on regular. I don't care what weight class they pull in. If it's fresh for fresh, I would count it. Right? Now, that's just me trying to be fair.
Okay.
But how do you possibly say that Artem loses to Brent in the first round, the A side? Brent gets fucking exhausted by Devin in the A side and goes down after having that tough fight with Artem, and then loses to Artem, and Artem gets a spot. That's a little bit snaky. Somebody's completely full of shit, and they just lost all of the integrity of their fucking rankings.
Well,
now, when I was doing the rankings for In the Hook, I said, fuck all your integrity. You put your elbow down, it's a match. And if you lose, they climb. I don't give a fuck if you had a super match before. It's way too hard to listen to everybody's bullshit excuses on why they lost. I see wins, losses. I go chronological order. The most recent win counts. Fuck it. And the rankings got all fucked up. It was so much fun. But nobody could believe it. Right? Like, they're not a believable, accurate ranking system anymore. Even though they're accurate for chronological order. Just, you can't have these dudes ranked ahead of those dudes. Like, it doesn't make sense. Nobody's ever going to believe that that's an accurate ranking system.
Was Gabi in charge of the ranking system back then?
No.
Oh, okay.
He was gone by then.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
And then Gabi and Chance took over. I was like, I don't have time to fucking listen to everybody, look up all this shit, figure out who I think would win, figure out. Nobody ever posted all of the results so you to follow it properly, right? And you got people complaining this, what I beat this guy at this one. They don't bother mentioning all the times they've lost. Just, I got this win a month ago. And they never tell you that he had a super match and pulled 4 classes, and then you beat him. They leave all that out. Just, I beat him. So
here's
now
the funny
you got to
part.
do all the digging. And it's
You
just a
have the-
fuck ton of work, man.
You have the In the Hook rankings, which is one set of weight classes. Then you have the U.S. fighter arm rankings, which is just the United States, and they have a different set of weight classes. That's when it gets a little gray area. You can be.
I like it that there's different weight classes because it lets you see. Look, as long as both rankings are done nicely, accurately, unbiasedly, you get to see which weight class you think you should probably try to strive for to be in.
Okay, I'll give you an example. I'm about 234 pounds right now, right? So in the U.S. fighter rankings, armed fighter rankings, the one that Corey Miller does for the United States, the super heavies start at 231.
Yeah, but Corey does his completely unbiased all through a program.
And that's what's messed up, because if you use his airs system, the rating, which is fine, they go by the weight classes that the end of hook rankings go by. That's confusing.
Yeah.
Well, what they need to do, well, the problem is you need to be active as fuck. You can climb those rankings without pulling anybody any good, as long as you hit all the small town fucking shows that there's no fucking big dogs at, and you just
Rack
build
up.
a large amount of small points.
Yeah.
And especially during the first year or two that schedule's out. Right. Now, once it's been out for a few years, you know, those 1-2 point climbs aren't that beneficial.
Right.
But in the early days, you can climb real high without pulling anybody any good just by being active.
Right.
So I believe that that's probably one of your better ranking systems that you can go with. You just need more than 2 years worth of data.
Yeah.
So
I
Arm
mean-
Gods is going to be doing something similar to that. They're not looking to be here for one event and fuck off. And the whole Arm God structure isn't necessarily about having the biggest, best matches that we can have. We want great matches, but you don't got to be the best guy, right? How many times have you seen a couple of amateurs steal the show? Match of the day was two guys that nobody's fucking heard of.
Yeah.
Right? We want matches like that there.
Right.
But those guys better be able to fucking sit there and party with us, because we don't want you if you're not fun.
Yeah.
You know, like Rustam Babiev, that dude, probably one of the very best who have ever done it, right? But you pay him to come to your event, you cover his flight, you cover his hotel, blah, blah, blah. He gets there, he shows up with his backpack, sets it down, arm wrestles, picks it back up, goes back to his hotel and never talks to anybody. Well, fucking awesome. We had a lot of fun paying your fucking flight over here to come fucking hang out, dickhead. Or
I hate it when guys do that.
you can get me. I may not win.
Right.
Motherfucker, we're going to have a hell of a night. That's what we're talking about. We want to enjoy all of it. We want, you know, back to the grassroots. Why we fucking did this. Nobody got into arm wrestling for the money.
Right.
We did it because we love it. Right. And you get to these events with all these guys you haven't seen since the last event, and you're all having a good time. You have a few beers, you're talking old stories. Everybody's having a good fucking time. That's the kind of shit that we want to bring back in arm wrestling. And
Now you
make
got
that a bigger deal.
Guys want $3,000 just to show up at your tournament.
Man, look, if I can get 30, I'm fucking take it. You
No,
can't blame somebody for not.
I don't blame them, but it's like some people, I mean, there's amateurs asking for money to come to your tournament now. Like, come on. You know?
Well,
It's all
look,
real.
so I got put into a position. I'm probably a fairly unique case for this. I got into arm wrestling at the right time. I just happen to have one of those fuck off personalities that
Character.
people enjoy seeing the show built up from, because I've got no problems telling somebody to get fucked.
Yeah.
So I've talked myself into a fair bit of matches where I've gotten to travel, I've gotten hotel travel things covered, right? When people call me like, hey, we want you to headline this event against this guy. What do you think? Now, I wasn't doing this out of being a prima donna or fucking greed or anything else. It's like, well, fuck, I got 6 kids. I don't make a whole lot of money. I also have a massive alcohol dependency that comes before arm wrestling. So if you want me at that event, there's like a bare bones number here. Like, I can't afford to do this out of my pocket. But it's not that I don't want to. I just can't do it unless I'm getting this covered.
Right.
And no hard feelings. I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. But if you want me, we this is the only way to make it happen. Like, sorry,
I
guys.
get it. I've heard Uncle John say that, Toddzilla say that, Travis has said that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I
Well,
get that.
Look, Travis is a greedy cunt.
He still says
Toddzilla,
it though.
Yes.
Godzilla is somewhere in between what I'm doing and what Travis is doing because he's got a good job and he makes good money. Could he afford to just take the weekend off and go do it on his own time? Absolutely, he could. But to him, it doesn't make sense. Do I really, really want to go do that? Not really. I don't see any benefit. But if you can match this number, that covers the time off work and me not coming out of pocket. Now it's a monetary gain. I absolutely want to do it because it'll be more fun than going to work though that week. So he's not being a greedy cunt, but it's not the same as what I'm doing because he could afford to do it if he wanted to. It doesn't make sense monetarily.
Right.
Where me, it's like, look, I don't have anything better to do that weekend. I could definitely get that in the schedule, no problem. I just can't afford to. You make that part even out, and I'm in. Right?
Well, July is Cleft Lip Awareness Month, so we are going to be throwing a Cleft Lip Awareness tournament, and
Can
hopefully
we get Dave Morocco walking around shirtless to highlight it?
Travis will come up and ref it.
Oh, good stuff.
Are you watching the chat here or not tonight?
I'm peeking at it. Me?
If Roger,
Roger, I said Roger.
TJ said if Roger gets any bigger, he's going to have to turn his phone to landscape mode.
I'm dropping weight. Why did people say I'm getting bigger? What the fuck?
And that right sleeve just keeps rolling up itself, huh?
He started out in a long sleeve shirt, and
Oh, there it is.
now he's in a tank top.
Uh,
That sleeve just keeps fucking rolling up higher and higher.
it happens.
Look, I'll put it right close to the camera for you, Roger.
It's
It's impressive.
pretty
right?
big. It's pretty big.
Yeah. I mean, I've lost what did I say I weighed in tonight?
254.
So I've lost 22 pounds since I came back from Ireland.
You need to stay exactly where you're at if you have any shot,
Why?
because you don't want to be 242 in arm
I
wrestling.
whoop your ass at 220.
Whoa. Now you sound
Look,
like
the
Aaron
last
Yersin.
time I was at 220, I was training hard and in pretty good shape. I probably would.
I would rather arm wrestle you at 254 than 220, honestly. That would be scary.
Yeah, well,
That would be a trained version of you.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you're not going to see a 220 version of me by then. I'll tell you that right fucking now for free.
Got a month and a half, dude.
Why has nobody asked me my fucking opinion on this?
Yeah, what's your opinion?
Bullshit.
What's your
Fuck you
opinion,
guys. I gotta
Evan?
pee. You're being dicks. Nobody cares.
You guys,
What's your
Like,
opinion?
that's why we
You just
didn't ask.
answered your own question. We don't give a shit.
you guys always exclude him.
Dave, you have to stop talking.
This shit is going down real fast.
If you saw the studies, with they've just had Pennsylvania, of course, as medical marijuana, and they've discovered that 60% of all of the prescription, the prescription, whatever you call them, are for anxiety disorders. That's the big loophole. Oh, I'm feeling anxious. Give me a medical marijuana card. 60% of them.
Yeah, but isn't there something like if you get a medical marijuana card, you can't carry? Conceal-
I
can't
don't know.
conceal carry or something.
I've heard that.
I don't think you can legally own.
Yeah, there's something. If you get the card, you
I
lose.
thought it
Some,
was concealed carry permits are harder to get.
Somebody put up
can't conceal carry or something.
somebody put up a tape just yesterday that with that goofball, speaking of Canada, Trudeau saying it is no longer illegal to own, buy, or transfer a handgun in Canada. Well, that'll fuck them over.
That is not true.
I might actually have to go down south soon. To,
On that note, I renewed my concealed carry permit today.
Congratulations.
I got my permit during COVID, so the picture doesn't look at all like me because I hadn't had a haircut for like 6 months. But
Cost
whatever.
me a total $20 and took about 5 minutes.
Nice. Well, gentlemen, I'm dipping out. I haven't ate dinner yet. Wife's downstairs, so I'm about to sashay out. So
See you, buddy.
as always, I'm gonna beat you to it. Fuck that
Fuck
guy.
that guy.
Gotcha.
That guy.
Good night, Jody.
Those are the
Yes.
facts.
Good evening.
That's right. Fuck you too, Evan. All right.
Those are the facts.
Those are the facts.
Fuck you too,
Hashtag.
Jody.
Thank you, sir. Talk to y'all soon.
Namaste.
All right, man. Those are the fuck that guy.
What a sweet man, that
Yeah,
Jody.
he is.
Very knowledgeable.
Good dude.
Not
It's
like
a good man right there. A good man. Fuck that guy.
Evan. He's such a nice guy, not like Evan. Dave,
Bo Horner says, at least in West Virginia, you cannot buy firearms if you have the card. Which is surprising. 'cause
buy
I
them?
thought in West Virginia, you could buy firearms in a 7-Eleven, but I could be wrong.
This is getting awkwardly silent. Let's pick it up here.
Let's see. Who do we want to talk about?
I'll be back in a minute. Relax.
Jesus Christ, Evan. Hurry the
Yeah,
up.
you can, whatever. You just, you know, you
I
gotta
like
carry
it.
the
I
load.
like it. It's awkward and
When
everyone
you carry the load, we mean carry the load.
sits here staring at each other.
Hmm.
Well, I tried to bring Bo on earlier, but he's with his honey, and try to bring Levi on, but you know, he is some
Seeing
people.
as Dave keeps talking, and I fucking hate that, I'll talk while I'm not sitting right there.
God
Do you
damn
guys
it.
actually want to hear my prediction, like honest prediction for me versus Roger?
Yeah.
Actually, no, but since we're polite, we'll,
Shut the fuck up, Dave. We already told you I don't want to hear
you
your
are.
shit.
Go
You know what?
ahead and
Fine,
tell
fuck
us.
it. I'm not talking now.
You're just busting at the fucking gut
God
to tell
damn
us.
it, Dave.
So go ahead and tell us.
Fuck.
I don't want you to bust the gut. Tell us.
God damn it. Dave, you
Nope,
hurt
I don't talk to you anymore.
Dave, you hurt his feelings. Apologize.
Oh, the poor baby.
Well, if we need to talk about something, I got a match coming up in May.
We got
May 20th down in Tennessee.
against who?
Everybody.
Oh, that is it. That 155
That
challenge.
round
thing?
robin. Yeah, man. It's gonna be off
Nice.
the fucking hook.
I saw the flyer with you on it.
Yeah, I got a background for this. See, I put it up real quick, but I know
Tell them who you have on the. Tell them who you have on the first 2 rounds.
yeah, if it's something I'll say. But yeah, my first couple of rounds are pretty funny. But
Oh yeah.
so round 1, I pulled Hunter Knopfs,
Oof.
which is a bit of a mismatch, but I'm gonna be strong as shit by the time I get there, so it ain't gonna matter. But Hunter Knopfs is a mismatch I'm not happy about for round 1. Round 2 is Roman Gromoff.
Oh, bro.
Fuck
Yeah.
me. Round 3 was supposed to be a kid. I think his name was Doherty, but I think he dropped out. He was a younger guy. And I think the date of the tournament is the 20th, and he has high school graduation or something. 17-year-old kid.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
on him for either way. But that was going to be one of my easier matches, per se, because none of these are easy. Anyway, that got eliminated. Now Chris Mickles has stepped in to take his spot.
Oh, your
Chris
first
Mickles
3
round 3.
matches are fucking monsters.
Yeah. Anyway, round 4, I think, is Palco. Round 5, I forget. Round 6 is Michael Hitt.
Oh,
But
my,
I got the top half of them in the first half of the
that
thing.
sucks, dude.
But at the same time, it's good. I get all the good
Yeah.
guys early. You know what I mean? I don't gotta
Well, what are you ranked right now? Are you still 5th?
fit. No, God, no. I've dropped a lot. I've been pretty inactive since the Hanowski match, but I'm 15th still.
I
15th?
think it's hilarious watching Roger listening to you talk about this, sitting back giggling like I would walk through these motherfuckers.
Yeah, he's twice their fucking weight.
Yeah, but only
Hey,
literally.
man, let's hear it. Yeah, since you're going to bust the gut if you don't tell us, what's your prediction?
Dave, how about you stop talking to me and we'll get along better?
Yeah, just open your fucking mouth and tell us.
Jeez. Dave's in a mood.
You know what? I don't have
Get
to
the
take
gold
this shit.
bar.
That is
I
true.
don't have to take this. If you want to keep talking to me, Dave, I'm just gonna leave.
Hey,
I'm a grown ass man. I don't
That
have
would
to
break-
be
that
here,
would- that
Dave.
would break
If
our
you're gonna
fucking
act
heart.
like this.
That would break our
Dave,
fucking heart.
Calm it down, Dave.
he's fresh out of the
Damn
hospital
it.
from his heart surgery, and he's yelling.
He's getting out of hand,
It's getting
and you're
crazy.
not gonna have guests on your show anymore if Dave keeps treating people like this.
He's an angry, angry man.
No, Dave. You got to insult our guests.
No, I don't have to. I did it because it's fun.
Oh.
And there's the beginning of the end.
He's a cruel man, Ryan. He's a cruel, cruel man.
Once he's gotten a taste for it,
He's
it
a
tastes good. You'll never get rid of that.
seaman.
It's like chasing heroin high. Like you'll never get as high as you once did, but you chase it. So you're mean to everybody all the time. Luckily, Dave doesn't have that much time left. Both for the show and you guys at the 98 in the will.
Damn.
So it's only a matter of time before some 98%er kills him.
Steps.
He keeps talking to me like that. It might not be a 98%er.
Oh, you're a 2%er?
No, but I'll hire one. I know a few 1%ers.
Yeah, there you go. So what's your predictions?
Oh, well, seeing as somebody that's not Dave asked me, I'll tell you. Roger's going to kick the shit out of me.
That's a good one.
I am going to come straight at his fucking arm in round one. As
Yes.
soon as that ref says go, my shoulders just bam. And I'm gonna fucking block the fuck out of the center of the table. And he's gonna throw me right out of there. And I'm gonna realize that's a bad idea. Round two is gonna come around, and I'm gonna say, fuck, if I can't go in there, I'm gonna try going a different way, and I'm gonna run all the way out there. I'm also gonna get drilled in that round. Round three, I'm going to try a center table where I keep my shoulder in, but stay away from his arm and try to like keep it up here. That's also going to go miserably for me. And round four, you're going to have to call me back from the bar and I'm not going to answer.
Yeah, I don't like Evan's prediction.
I don't like Evan's prediction either. That's a terrible prediction.
Sounds like he's trying to his way,
Sounds like one of them high hooker games. Is what it
But
sounds
But here's the thing.
That's a definitely high.
trying to steal
If
my
you look
time.
around the scope here, we're going to leave Meth Rollins out of this. I'm the only one that's like credible that knows what the fuck they're talking about. And it's probably the most accurate way, the most accurate prediction of the night. So fuck y'all. I don't care if you like it. That's probably what's happening.
Youch.
I like the Evan with the beard when he's mean, you know? He's like, fuck you, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's easy to do that, except I fucking lost like every match I've had in the last like fucking 4 years. So why the fuck do I think I'm gonna win this one?
Because next month you're gonna come in strong and you're gonna be all fucking
Roger has to
I keep dropping
opponent.
in competitive level. Like I just keep getting easier and easier
we got
matches.
this, Evan.
Dude,
We got this.
Roger
super
is
strong,
hyping
Evan,
you up
okay?
to arm wrestle himself. Like, come on, Evan, you can do it, buddy.
You can do it, I promise.
Look, man, I took a match against Austin. That's a big bad dude. You can't
Yeah.
really blame me for losing that one. I put up a fight, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, I lost, whatever. Then I go to Emil. I didn't know how good that dude was when I said yes. Chance calls me. He's like, hey, you're there. He's coming. Why don't you guys pull? I'm like, well, if you think it's a good match, like, yeah, I think it's a great matchup. Okay. He left out the part where I think it's a great matchup for people to see Emil's good and you get your ass beat. Like, he left that part out. So I go, I get my ass whooped. Then I take this Paul match. Like, I've been on the bad end of an ass whooping tour. And I keep dropping level of opponents, but the matches keep getting worse. Like I keep getting beat worse and worse, even though my opponents get easier and easier. The fact is, I'm fucking all washed up, and Roger's just the next guy to get a fucking easy win.
Damn.
If that Richard is dead by the time you get to my age.
David, shut the fuck up.
No.
So here's the fun part about this. You can't rag on me any worse than I just did.
Mhm.
It's only up from here. I put myself at the bottom of the fucking barrel.
Okay, so we have two very contrasting ideas about this. You and Michael Todd have both not won a super match in a very long time. However, you're a realist that goes, I suck and I can't win, where he still thinks he's winning.
Yeah,
So
Michael Todd version. Look, the next time I had to shave to stop getting compared to that fuck. All right? I was the bald head with a beard for a very long time before him. He even started wearing a leather coat. I took my fucking coat off because of that motherfucker. Right? I had to shave because of that prick.
I saw he threw the leather coat off. He came out in that leather coat.
I know. I had to fucking stop wearing it because of that motherfucker. Right? And then shave on top of it. I am tired of fucking getting compared to that fucking piece of shit.
Well, we got a poll for you.
Oh, fuck. Nobody wants Meth Rollins' poll. I mean, maybe I want it a little bit as long as Dave shuts up.
So who will win their next super match, Evan or Michael Todd?
Fuck sakes.
That's a tough one. I don't even know I want to pick on this.
Well, I mean, to be fair, my next super match is Roger somebody, and his next super match is probably against somebody really good.
Right.
He does have much tougher matches than I got.
That's true. That's true.
Wait, what? No, it's not. Josh, calm it down.
Look,
Evan's
Roger-
gonna know Roger after next month. He's gonna
Roger,
know.
if either one of us had the super match lineup that Michael Todd's just been on the losing streak for, we're
Fuck,
both
man.
going 0-4. He at least beat Todd Hutchins.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah, he's had some tough matches.
Evan and Roger? Are you guys?
I pick on Michael Todd, but yeah.
Are you guys going to try to pull the tournament if you're not all banged up?
Fuck yeah.
No.
No, East versus West Squad.
He's like, I'm just going to get.
Yep. Evan already said by round 4 he's going to be in the bars. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Right. I'm not even going to be there by the time of the tournament. I'm going to be hidden under a table somewhere fucking passed out.
I
We'll
invited.
probably
not
be
only-
getting Evan drunk afterwards.
Not only, okay, so obviously I've come clean on me not being able to arm wrestle very well anymore. I'm actually not any good at drinking, but I still try, right? I still think I'm 22. So basically I have 8 beers and I got to go find a corner to pass out in. I'm fucked. I'm just going to be the guy over there in the corner, pissed all over himself, passed the fuck out, couldn't win a match.
covered in gold bond.
Oh,
But
I
how
could
do you
definitely jerk
judge
off a gold
Dave
bomb with the
Shell?
best of them.
Dude, if you pass out, Dave Shell's gonna fucking molest the shit out of you.
God.
So
damn.
the one part of me that's not gotten extremely weak is this finger. And if he molests me in my sleep, I don't know what the laws are down there, but I'm pretty sure you're allowed to just shoot people for molesting you.
It'll be him or Tim Lewis.
Yeah, no, I have the same standpoint. Neither of them will ever be allowed to tell the story if they try to molest me while I pass out.
I don't think
And,
Tim,
and Evan's too old, so for
Tim Lewis won't come to fucking Winter Blast. That's for sure.
Does Tim Lewis not like you?
Me personally, I don't think he has a problem with, but I do call him a pedophile every chance I get on the internet.
Is
But,
there a reason for that?
He
I was kidding. I don't actually want to hear the story. I know the story. It's really fucked.
well, aside from that, he one of our tournaments, he didn't even come to it, and he started talking shit about the refs and this and that. I'm like, you weren't even there, dude. But he's very opinionated about shit that he knows nothing about.
Well, he has personal issues with some of the refs.
He tried to say that we put up Brandon Elsesser's money for his match with fucking Jordan Sill, and I'm like, dude, we didn't put up any money. Are you kidding? We don't have any money.
We don't have any fucking money. What are you talking about?
Why would we put up $1,000?
Wait, you guys got $1,000?
I wish. If
Do I have it?
If we did, Chuck would absolutely not let us fly you in.
Speaking of photos, didn't
Chuck,
Nick
every
Mariapodi,
time I come
did
on
not
here,
look
I like you less and less.
Chuck likes.
This motherfucker putting like words in my mouth here now, Evan.
It's better what Roger
Listen,
tries to
Evan,
put in your mouth.
Evan, if he had
What?
$1,000, I'd make him fly you in.
That is true.
Chuck, you should tell
Yes.
Dave to give Ryan $1,000.
Dave would not to fly you in, but you know.
Well, he doesn't
Dave-
need to know what you're using the money
Dave-
for.
Dave, just
Well, tell him.
Dave, just give us what you were going to give us in the will, and then when you die, we don't need anything.
Hmm.
That's fair.
Right? That way you can see what we do with the money and you're still alive to enjoy what we do with it.
Well, it's hard to say that. It's hard to say how much though, because it's a percentage of the net at the end. So it depends on when I die.
Well,
The faster I die, the more money I have in the
better
account.
stop spending.
Right.
God damn. It better be 98%. Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, that's
So
fucking hilarious.
so Evan, you might find this kind of funny, even though you're going to say that it's not funny. This dude Nick Maripodi challenges Dave to a fucking super match, and cancels it and says, "Oh, that's the day I'm celebrating my birthday." But how the fuck did you not know it was your fucking birthday? You challenged him to a super match on a certain date, and now all of a sudden, oh, it's my birthday.
And wouldn't that be a great way to celebrate your birthday with a super match?
Kind of fucking weird shit is that?
Well,
Oh, this guy, man.
that's how I started off doing our own events here. The first event we ever held was not run by us. We just kind of did a lot of the promotion and a lot of the legwork just to, get in the feel of running events. So Art Melter came in, they gave us a list of what they needed for them to do the event there. Okay, we'll sort all this out, no problem.
Yeah.
So we did a lot of legwork for them to reap the benefits. But we learned an awful lot about doing an event. So I had 3 super matches that day. And it was on my birthday, which is kind of the big thing. Like, my birthday, my hometown, let's have this big party event. It was a huge event. Huge. Yeah. We had like 400 people in the bar. That bar has been begging me ever since to do another event because it was their biggest day of the year, right? Like, it blew out of the water every other event they've ever done all year. Wow. Look, you pack fucking 50 of us Valley arm wrestlers plus 350 other arm wrestlers into that place. The food and booze sales. And it's not just for
the roof.
The 6 hours at night. It's all fucking day.
Yeah.
Plus the night. So, they had a great time. They loved it. They made a bunch of money. I was definitely told that I'm not allowed having the guest suite at the hotel attached to the bar at the next one, which isn't my fault. I don't remember going back there. I got kicked out of there at like 5 p.m. for lighting a table on fire in the bar. Again, not my fault.
5 p.m. That's good. Hey, that's a championship getting thrown out. Good God.
Well, it was my birthday. When the bar opened at 10 a.m., there was a fucking rail of shots lined up for me. Hey, it's your birthday. Let's get at her. I had my super match at noon, my first big one, and I don't remember it. I had to watch the video to find out if I won in the morning.
Yeah,
so, making it until 5 was pretty decent. It's pretty decent.
Yeah, and I think actually having a super match on your birthday is really a great idea. In fact, I suggest today is both Shannon Workman and Derek Lyle's birthday, and they're almost on top of each other down there in North Carolina and Virginia, so they should have had one.
Which 2 guys are on top of each other today?
No, I'm saying Derek Lyles and Shannon Workman. It was their both.
Are they both dudes?
Yep.
And they're on top of each other today on their birthday.
No, I'm just saying one's in North
Look, if they're having a good birthday, like
one's
one's
in
the judge, Dave.
North Carolina. They live right next door to each
That's
other.
how Dave envisions that they are right now. On top of each other.
Shell has all these gay fantasies and they just freak out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to recreate
Probably even
magic.
worse phraseology than the one about shooting their load.
I've tried to recreate the magic of having super matches and events on my birthday without much luck the next couple of times. Didn't do so well the next 2. So we stopped doing them because I hate losing. And that was kind of the beginning of the end, this downward spiral of me losing all the time. So right now, basically, I'm going to pull Roger at Winter Blast. And if I lose that one, like, I'm just going to have to quit arm wrestling or start arm wrestling in the kids' women's division only. Or I'm not allowed to win anymore. Like, I just can't get it done.
Dude, I will be the most hated man in Canada if I make you retire. That would be terrible.
Oh, I'll never retire. I'll just stop pulling men's.
I mean, these days you can identify as any age or gender you want anyway.
Did you not see me pulling the women's division in the Toronto event?
Yeah.
I showed up and I told them I'm pulling women's division. Like, Evan, you can't do that. I'm like, why the fuck can't I?
Why not? They let Robert Kelly fucking do it.
How do you have any say in how I feel?
Yeah.
We are in Toronto. This is like the epitome of you don't get to tell me what to do. Right?
Yeah.
He fucking erased my name off that bracket like 3 different fucking times. Where I had to go yell at him. Like, no, you put me back on there. Like, fine. But I'm writing you down as beer woman, not beer man.
Oh. I always try to identify as a 155er, which I don't know why they won't let me do it because I'll still lose in the 155.
Yeah, so it was a hard sell on manipulating my weight. They made me go into the unlimited open weight class.
Even as a female?
Yep.
Well, I have a dual super match in May with a 25-year-old and a 17-year-old. They keep throwing these young guys at me. I'm not sure what the deal is.
How much are you paying to get a 25-year-old and a 17-year-old dude at the same time?
Well, I think it's going to be one at a time in succession, but
when are you going to molest first? Who's your first victim?
He's just going to lube up his wiener with Gold Bond and tell them it's cocaine. No, trust me, you'll get really high if we do it anally. It bypasses the liver. It's right in your bloodstream.
Wow.
What, you've never seen The Wolf of Wall Street?
Dave does try to trick people with his breathalyzer.
Oh, hey, it's close. Evan's barely holding the lead here with 11 votes.
Oh, I didn't even look.
This channel is taking the fuck off. 11 votes is in the lead.
Yeah, Evans in the lead presently, 55 to 45%.
Jesus, when I do a poll on my channel, I've got like 23 different accounts, and I get more votes than that just on me.
I'm slacking today, dude. Actually, Berger helped me out today. Ex-employer
You're gonna win the next Super
dicked me.
Match.
He tried to dick me on paying me my last check. So me and Berger brought his Google fucking review from a fucking 4.5 down to like a 3.2 with some interesting reviews.
Man, if anybody ever listened to this, that would be extremely fucking illegal.
Legal? Yeah, he's not watching. Should fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. Because like that is like the one few reasons that somebody can legitimately sue, right?
Yeah.
Monetary loss.
Right.
Well, it's what's ridiculous is Ryan said he tried to pull this with somebody before, so he didn't think you'd do it again. I said, oh, what the hell? These people are stupid. Of course they'll do it. Well, I got that one right.
Yeah.
Well, now that Jody's gone, I definitely whooped that fucking dude's ass. He got shit.
Dude, that was hilarious.
Oh man, that guy
Like,
sucked.
what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, Evan said he pulled you before and beat you. And he's like, I never fucking pulled him. And I was like, oh, Jesus.
Oh, we got a horse race here. It's now 50-50.
I messaged him privately to ask him how that match went. And he's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, am I fucking crazy? Or I had to go back and like watch it and go, yeah, he fucking said he pulled you, dude. That's just fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's great.
You got me. You got me.
Oh, the best part is whenever you brought that up, I had no idea what the fuck you were talking about either. I'm like, I never pulled fucking Jody.
I had to go.
I said that.
I had to go rewatch it. And I was like, yeah, he fucking said he pulled you, dude.
Oh, that was very tactful of you, ending the poll when it was at a dead tie.
Yeah, 50-50.
You're at 7-7.
No one's gonna win their next super match ever.
It's a tie. They're both going to lose forever.
The poll is spoken.
Look, I tend to do pretty good in super matches as the beard's growing, and then once it hits a certain size, it's like, well, we got to get rid of it and start over because it's just losses from here to there.
So when it hits its full length, you're like, now you can use it as like a betting, like, oh, I'll shave it if I lose, or
Well, honest to God truth, once the beard gets that big, I've got no idea what I look like anymore. Like you lose all sense of self. Like all you are is a beard, right?
No, I can hear
Which,
that.
I mean, you guys have noticed the personality change. Like, I can't take myself seriously. I can't talk tough anymore. Nobody's going to believe it. I don't even have a fucking chin.
He's
Right?
like,
How am I supposed to talk tough when I'm pretty sure that
Roger's
Dave
gonna
Show would whoop my ass in a fist fight? Look at this. I don't even have a chin. Right? So I can't talk tough. So now I got to go the other way and just make fun of myself. And Roger's not happy about it. Nobody's having fun. Like, I'm just not a good person without a beard.
You're a dull boy with no beard.
This
Right.
Just
Cuts it off. Cuts it off and gives it to St. Jude's so they can, make wigs for these kids that are in for cancer
Yeah,
treatment.
cool, Dave. Nobody cares. So
Yeah,
as
I
the
mean,
beard gets bigger
so
and I get
kids are gonna have a
tougher, I
great
start
wig.
talking more and more shit.
Yeah.
And then everybody realizes, oh, fuck, Kevin got his ass whooped again and again and again. Like, fuck, I got to get rid of it. I'm not even tough. No, but seriously, I forget what I look like and I want to get rid of it every year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah.
So it's got to go. And then immediately after shaving,
regret it.
that's why I grow the beard. Fuck.
That's funny.
Somebody's got to convince me just to trim it down to like a reasonable status instead of shaving it off again. Fuck.
Burger.
Or you need to get somebody to take a picture of you without the beard and remind you,
Burger looks like Jesus.
I've gotten that before.
Yeah, if Jesus had a baby with Seth Rollins and that baby looked exactly like Seth Rollins smoking meth.
Yeah. If that baby was born from someone who was on meth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like fetal alcohol syndrome from
Right, meth
Jesus
baby.
with meth.
Meth baby Jesus.
Look, you could say your fucking prayers to whatever Jesus you want. But meth baby Jesus is my favorite Jesus, and that's who I'm praying to.
Right.
Mm. Great. Now fucking
Oh, that's great.
now Daniel Urich is gonna show up.
Oh man, do we really got to deal with that guy tonight?
Oh my God.
I wonder if he's 215 or 240 and how strong he is.
You guys
Oh well, I mean he's probably 240, but stronger at 215. Except for if he was 215, he would be stronger at 240. But you got to understand how math works and how strong he is as a person, not just arm wrestling, because arm
Right.
wrestling isn't really part of how strong he is, except he's stronger for arm wrestling.
When he's 215.
Look, numbers are irrelevant. They're all made up figures, anyways.
I think
What
he's
is a
actually light right
scale?
now. He's come down in some weight.
He's more famous than Michael Todd. Fuck it.
Oh, yeah.
I love that guy.
apparently that dude Felix has been messaging Zach Lee saying he's gonna make light work of him.
Oh, snap.
Easy match.
That's going to be interesting. There's a lot of fire already. Because there's a fun build up to that, too. I got some recordings of the shit talking. But because it started with Ed DeCruz, of all people, our good buddy Ed. He posted that video of him beating, or at least forcing a slip on Xavier, on
Yeah.
Felix's brother.
Yeah.
And he said something about when he thinks he has your hand, you take it back or something like that. So then Felix posted his match against Ed, where it's like you take his soul, and Felix just beat him quick. But there was already some action there, and Felix challenged Ed to him.
Yeah, but he's not going to do that to Zach.
No, he's not. But that's going to be a much
Who the
better
fuck's
match.
Felix? Who the fuck's Zach?
Zach Lee.
Zach Lee,
Like the guitar player?
exactly like him. He's the one that Travis called him a faggot and a midget, and he was going to punch his wife in the face and all that.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to say those things?
No,
Okay.
Only if you're quoting.
Zach. I mean, Travis said it on a live feed in front of like women and children, and
I've seen it several times. Yeah,
So
So you know who we're talking about.
yeah, it's not good.
but I
But
mean, are you sure Travis actually said those words?
Oh
Is
yeah.
there no chance that they got like confuffled through that cleft lip? Is
No,
It's a very clear recording.
he said it multiple times.
He went on a podcast.
when you've got a
afterwards
cleft lip like
repeating
that,
those
it's pretty
words.
easy to say that sounds like what I said, but it's not what I was trying to say.
He went on a podcast, repeated the words, and made it clear that he will not apologize for saying those words in the future if he says them again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He definitely doubled down on his podcast.
Yeah, he doubled down on it. Like, yeah, he said the things.
But
But
then he's
It is
calling.
what it is. Because I'll be honest, he was awesome at East versus West.
Yeah, but then he's calling people bitching that we fucking talk about his cleft lip too much.
We do kind of.
I do.
I vehemently disagree. I think we don't talk about it enough.
I agree.
I can
Well,
see
you
that
guys
point of view.
need to
You know
really
what?
embody the fuck that guy mentality that's going on
I'm
here.
gonna get a cleft lip tattoo, dude.
Can you do it on your face?
Just like a legit cleft lip on my lip.
What if you like got cleft lip surgically implanted?
Yeah.
Have them
Like go hard.
someone cleft me and then they sew it back together so I have that cleft like look.
Yeah.
Whole
And
cleft
you have to,
palate, like one up that
like,
motherfucker.
cut that bitch and sew it.
My
Yeah,
cleft palate's
this-
bigger than your cleft palate.
Yeah, just one up that motherfucker. So he
Body
can't talk shit
modification.
back.
Do you think among people that have cleft palates, they look like, wow, that guy had a way bigger cleft palate than me? Like there's like a ranking system.
I doubt there's a ranking.
Is that like the spectrum to find out how far you are on it?
I don't know. Like if you see someone like, wow, he had a real cleft palate compared to me. Mine was just minor.
Would that be like Chuck and I comparing bald spots?
Yeah. Exactly.
There we go.
Who's balder, Chuck or I?
Oh, take your hat off.
You're
No.
both bald. You're both bald. You can't compare that level of bald.
Well, tell Chuck not to shave his head for a week and a half.
That.
Oh, no. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Fuck
come on,
that.
let's do it. Oh man.
Does it grow in funny, Chuck?
I mean, I can see the 5 o'clock shadow. He's
Yeah.
just got like a weird, fucked up hairline going on. It's not like it's completely gone. It's just all
No.
sorts of fucking all over the place.
Yeah.
Dude, what if Chuck has?
It's like he's got
fucking
alopecia or
electric-
something in parts of him.
I bet
Yeah.
Chuck challenges Ed DeCruz when it comes to hair.
Who?
I bet he challenges Ed DeCruz in lusciousness of volume in his hair.
Who the fuck's that?
Oh. If you saw Ed DeCruz's hair, you'd know.
Who the fuck's Ed DeCruz?
He's one of our guys. He comes on here from time to time.
Oh, an arm wrestler.
Yeah, he's a arm wrestling samurai.
I mean, I probably met him and just don't remember because I don't care.
Possibly.
I think Chuck's more like the guy from Seinfeld that used to
Newman?
have those luscious locks. He's like, nah, I just like shaving my head. And then he tries to
Oh,
grow it
yeah.
back, and everybody realizes, fuck, he's bald.
That's right. They said he was from the future. And they tried to grow it back and he couldn't. That's right. I remember that episode.
But I don't know. I like my odds in this bet. I think I am far closer to winning this hairline competition by losing.
Do
guess.
you have any hair, Evan?
Not much. I mean,
Right.
it comes up to about here. And like at the back, it's way down.
Oh, cool.
I mean, I can show you.
I mean, sure.
I'm not going to, but I could. It's far better that I win the worst hairline over Chuck than the chances of me beating Roger in a match.
Damn.
They
Chuck,
have,
how old were you when you started going bald?
No,
About 30.
See,
Hey,
I
Chuck,
started going at 20.
Chuck, they have skull tattoos where the skull has a cleft lip. Seriously.
here's Ed.
That's wonderful.
You
One
could
person in
have got
Philadelphia-
that tattoo
One
on
person in
your arm.
Philadelphia arm wrestling that challenge is Josh Berger with a hairline.
Oh, dude, I could tattoo a cleft lip on the Unabomber,
Oh, you could.
and then boom.
Kind of looks like he already has one, actually. Like a
That's
scar
fine.
or something there.
Yeah. Yeah, kinda.
Oh, that'd be so badass.
To just put a cleft lip on it.
Yes,
Jeff, would you get a head tat?
I would do it.
I'll do
Would
it.
I? No. Oh, fuck that.
Oh,
I want a head tat.
There's arm wrestling Jesus.
Is that Damon?
Is that Ed DeCruz?
Ed the Cruz, yeah.
That looks like Damon.
Damon Ransom?
Yeah.
Looks like the Predator. Like a
It's
Like-
hard to tell because it keeps
Crack
fucking
head
coming
Predator.
in and out of focus, but I thought that was a mugshot of Damon Ransom.
Yeah.
And when they told him to turn the side for his side profile, he's like, no, my side pressure is too big.
Hmm.
you see him pulling Devin?
yeah.
Trying to think whose video that was on.
Look at this. Like,
Somebody
you can't even
posted it
tell
from this
that I
weekend.
haven't shaved.
There is no hairline there.
Just
Right.
a little bit of hair on the backside.
I haven't pulled it back far enough to find the hairline yet. Yep.
Dave
But I
Shell.
tell you, it's there.
Dave Shell can give you guys some hair.
I do not want Dave Shell's hair.
Hmm.
Smells like menthol.
That's only the curly parts.
Menthol and my beard crabs.
Early parts. Dave, you don't
Curly parts.
It-
The straight part up on top doesn't smell of menthol.
Dave, you don't have pubes. Come on.
Well, I don't have as many since my heart operation because that's where they went in.
Jesus Christ. Can we
When-
change this
So
subject?
was that like the first time you'd ever had your ball sack shaved?
They went in through your pube?
They went in through the groin.
Yeah, they're going right through beside your nuts, through the
Yeah.
leg.
Your
Yeah.
urethra?
So is that like the first time you've ever had your balls shaved?
By someone else.
Oof.
Do you shave your own balls?
Of course.
Like, so when you shave, you do like the whole thing or like just a sack?
God.
And how long does it take you to shave your sack? Being a 75-year-old man that doesn't use steroids, I'm assuming like that's like a woman shaving from the knees up, right?
Um,
Like there's a lot of fucking skin that needs to get gone over.
you're close. I'll be 72 in April.
Oh, so they hang
So
down.
I was accurate on how long the scrotum is, just inaccurate by 3 years on the age.
So did you just untuck it from your sock and shave it?
Well, they are knee socks.
Ah, dude,
You
I
were-
had to get on TRT when I started getting older because I hated the feeling of cold water when I sat down to take a shit. All right. And I drink a lot. So, like, trying to wipe your butthole is one thing, but trying to wipe off the backside of your ball sack, that's a whole other process that nobody wants to deal with every time they got to take a dump.
It's a whole other podcast.
I started taking
I have
TRT just to shrink the fucking scrotum so I didn't have to worry about shitting on my balls or them hitting the water every time I sat down.
Oh,
I'm told that that's one thing that really Europeans can't believe about Americans that the water level's so damn high in the toilet. Apparently they're not in Europe, although I've never been there. Can you speak to that? You were
Yeah.
just in Europe. Is the water level considerably lower in Irish toilets?
Okay, well, one, you can't consider Ireland part of like modern day Europe. All right. I mean, yeah, they have indoor plumbing ish. All right. No, the water level. Wait, no, it's fucking extremely low. I just figured they didn't have enough water.
No, that's what I'm told. Europeans.
Like
have-
we're on the ocean and we couldn't even shower. We'd run out of fucking water. It was weird. So the cottage that we had a bathroom for like the other guests in the cottage. And then we had our own bathroom in our bedroom. And theirs ran out of hot water, but they had lots of pressure in their water. Ours had no water pressure, but we had hot water for like an hour straight.
Well, I'll tell you, when I put in the new furnace, I put in took out the hot water heater and it said instantaneous thing with a small tank, but then it it makes it as you draw the water. I could stand under the hot water for hours and it wouldn't run out.
Yeah, it's water on demand.
Yeah.
So I thought that's what we had in our room, and in the main bathroom they just hadn't updated it. But apparently we just had a problem on that first day, because the second day when I'm like, okay, I gotta go shower. I don't want to deal with that bullshit again because it was fucking freezing in that goddamn place. So I turned the hot water on, like, I could let that run for a half hour, get some steam running, get the bathroom warmed up, then I'll go shower. Nope. Bullshit. All of a sudden, the second day, we had water pressure and no duration of hot water. It just fucked me around. It played a game of rock, paper, scissors with me every day I wanted to shower.
Oh God, I should, I tell you, I must be getting the hour. I just think it's hilarious. James Stratham said, I can count 3 from separation to splash landing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just, it just strikes me. Oh God, help us.
Is he talking about dropping a poop?
I presume.
Yes.
I presume.
What does he poop like a rabbit? That dude needs to eat more meat, because I don't care where you are or how fucking low that water level is in that toilet bowl. If you eat enough meat, there is no time difference. It's already touching the water by the time it leaves you.
We
Eat
come
meat,
up with some off
take
the wall
big
conversations.
Roger,
I didn't do it.
can you go right back to like not talking at all? Just keep rolling your sleeve up while sitting back being quiet.
Yeah. Keep that sleeve up.
Just try to get in my head a little more about why you're going to beat me.
I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose terribly, Alan.
Oh my God. See, we can't both take the same tactic, Roger. And trust me, you're not as good at it as me. So fuck, stop.
On ready, go. You both go in the opposite direction.
Yep.
Have you ever seen that happen in a match?
Oh yeah.
Like for real?
Oh yeah. I tried to do it to Gary Roberts.
Yeah, but there's only one guy trying to do it. I was at an, oh wait, sorry, I wasn't at the event. So I drink a lot and my memory reconstructs things. So if I've seen something enough, it's like I was there.
Yeah.
I was definitely not at this event. So our Melter was running this event where there was an award for the most wins of the day. And Alan Ford was competing against a guy from a lower weight class, trying to get the most wins. So when they met in the heavyweight class, they both wanted to lose to go down to the seaside where you get more matches, right? So they could try to win. And these dudes both had the same idea without ever discussing it, to just lose. And they ended up in a real match trying to fucking lose.
Each other.
That was amazing.
Could that be interesting just to switch it up to like where you have to hold on and try to pin yourself? Like when that person tries to deny you the pin, that'd be curious to see how that goes.
So it's actually a great exercise to do at practice. You know, It's a fun thing for you and your buddies to try out, but especially for the new guys that really start getting pains worked in. They haven't dialed in the gym and everything else yet. So balance is obviously an important thing.
I was just thinking
if you're only doing one side of things, you end up getting super lopsided and having problems in day-to-day life.
Yeah.
So this negative arm wrestling is everything you don't use.
Yeah, that's cool.
But when you're in that beginner pain and your arms are just killing you, so I mean, how often you see a new guy come in and they're trying not to let everybody know that they're trying to cry in the corner.
Yeah.
Follow them up to the table, do reverse arm wrestling. Just try to pin yourself and you're both going backwards, and it releases a ton of that fucking tension, man. It really does. But slowly, you bring it down, you're trying to pin each other. As soon as somebody's stronger, you just hang out, and then, you talk each other into back and back up. Okay. And then you let go, and you feel that release of blood just rush through your arm, and that pain dissipates by a good margin.
I can see that being effective for sure. That's cool.
It's a great cool down exercise at the end of practice. That's one thing I don't think people do enough at practice. They don't cool down properly afterwards, right?
Sure.
So at the end of every practice, we go hard whenever your arms are fucking dead. You can't do anything. I want to get into a break arm position where we're sitting at like 10% kind of pressure and just develop the inner elbow, torsion on the bone, all that stuff. Your body doesn't need to go 100% to realize, hey, we got to fucking beef up this bone so it don't fucking break on us. If this dickhead's fucking doing this shit on us all the time. So you get in there and that's 10%. You could really develop your inner elbow and torsion on the bone. It'll heal up. And it's blood flow, right? It helps cool down, get blood moving. You don't end up as sore afterwards if you cool down properly. And then I follow that up with some of that negative stuff. And you're good to go in a day or two after a hard practice.
Sure.
You know, and that's without doing weights. Plus, I mean, I always tell all of my new guys, don't ever watch a match with me if you want to learn how to arm wrestle properly. Listen to me at practice. Do as I say, not as I do. Because if you watch the matches I'm in, I end up losing my hand and doing stupid fucking shit. Like, it looks like I'm trying to break my arm half the time.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to. I mean, breaking my arm's way cooler than losing, you know? But I'm able to arm wrestle in those positions because I do safe training to get myself used to it if I ever end up there. Now,
100%.
I don't train having my hand blown back, right? I don't like two people arm wrestling till somebody's hand fails. It's not good for the guy that's hand that failed. So I'd like to stay right here, my hand almost failing, but don't ever take it. And we'll hang out, we'll develop strength before it fails. But I will develop that elbow. So just in case my hand does fail, I have that ready to go.
100%. Yeah, we would like to do odd positions later in practice. You're tired, you're stretched out, and blood's flowing, and then you can go 0.5%, like you said, half speed, and work those odd spots. That's the time to do it.
Yeah, it is. I mean, there's arguments to be made about doing that at the beginning of practice too, right? So where you can actually put pressure in.
Yeah.
But I don't like the idea of ever training in a bad spot. You should always be training to win, even if it's defensive, like sinking a hook, but keeping your frame. How much work have you ever done on theory of arm wrestling and position, frame, the triangle?
The triangle, yeah, absolutely. A lot of it. I love the triangle. Yeah.
Yeah. Keeping it outside of theirs, inside of yours, blah, 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 right? So you have bone structure involved, not just strength.
Right. Absolutely.
So you try never to go outside of that because you're fucking losing if you're outside of there, right? You could be on the losing end of a match, but if you're outside of their triangle, you're still winning, right? They have no options.
Right.
So I don't like ever training outside of that. I don't want people to get used to that. You know, new guys always want to open way up because they're stronger here. Well, if you train like that, you're going to end up there. Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes permanent. Perfect practice makes permanent, or perfect practice makes perfect. So train all together. If you want to stay in here, train staying in there. If you're opening up, obviously something is stronger than something else. Back it down until they can all come together. Right?
100%. No, yeah, we don't encourage the brand new guys to goof off the end of practice. I'm talking the guys that's been at it for a while, know where to stay tight, know what to do. Oh God.
I love a tight cleft lip.
Who doesn't?
That's not a bad tattoo. My bad. Keep calm, it's only a cleft. That's easy for you to say.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, dude. I had to like stop my video so you couldn't see me crying. You ever get like where your fucking thigh fucking cramps up and your leg stuck in a position? Yeah, so I was like, oh God, I gotta go. I gotta shut the video off.
So I hooked up a urinal down here in my basement, so I didn't have to fuck off to take a piss every time.
Yeah, you gotta get on here, dude. We gotta see your hair and your beard.
Yeah, Ed's in the house.
What?
Ed, the guy that sparked the match between Felix and Zach Lee. He's
Yep.
here.
Where?
He's in chat now.
Oh man.
Send it to him, Ryan.
Is it a bad idea to do like a cleft palate t-shirt?
Yeah, we can't get a regular T-shirt out.
I'll wear the cleft palate one though.
It's just like a symbol on the shirt, and you don't realize what it is till you get close, and it's a cleft pit.
I could probably rig something up like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Cleft lip.
aren't all of Travis's shirts cleft palate shirts?
Closer you look at the cleft palate, there's
Well,
a 98.
I
in
think
it.
you just need to take a Travis shirt that has his face on it and then put words to it,
That's true.
highlighting cleft palate awareness.
My God. Imagine if we used his image to raise money for awareness, he'd try to sue the fuck out of us.
Well, I mean, if it's a public image, as long as you take the picture yourself, I don't think he's got a leg to stand on legally. I can have my lawyers look into it if you'd like.
Yeah. Could you do that? Thanks.
No, I could. I definitely could. Look, here's the thing about me.
How would you word that to your lawyer? Would they be like,
exactly what it is?
would they be like,
Thing. I'm a fucking idiot, right? But I have fans, and I got fans from all walks of lives, and I do have a couple of fans that are lawyers in different fucking fields.
yeah,
I definitely have one that could cover this one, and they would love to do it, just because fuck Travis.
just like a hat, just a cleft symbol left, or a treble cleft.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too clever. That's too
Yeah.
clever.
Yeah.
I'm more of an in-your-face kind of guy about my bullshit.
Travis's face with a circle around his mouth, like a red circle.
I don't even want to use his whole face. Just zoom right in on his mouth.
Just,
and then
just cut out the cleft part and be like, prove that's you.
man, I did not know that Travis had a cleft lip for a long time. I just thought he always talked that way, even when he was a skinny little prick and couldn't do anything about it. And then, you know, when you've met him and you realize what a pussy he is, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's why he's a pussy. Because he ran his mouth and realized that he can't fucking fight. So that's why his face looks like that. It's not cleft lip. I just thought it was a scar from getting beat up.
Well, he did make a wise decision not to step down off the platform at Keystone when Zach, wanted him to step outside the camera range and have it out. It was a very wise decision. Zach would have
Pretty
laid
sure Zach would have kicked his ass, dude.
How big Zach?
Zach's little,
Exactly.
but
And
he's
you think Zach was going to whoop his ass?
Yes. No doubt at all.
yeah.
Okay, can I get an opinion from somebody that's not Dave?
Sure.
Chuck,
Zach is a fucking tough dude.
Yeah. Travis.
who
is a
wins the
fucking
fight, Zach or Travis?
I think Zach would,
For sure.
because I think, yeah.
Matt Rollins, you've been in the ring a few times. Who wins the fight?
Zach, I'll
Rollins.
say. Because Zach too has been in the ring a few times.
Roger, sitting there now that you're only flexing your right arm, but now kind of rolling up your fucking shorts so that people can see your right nut. Who wins the fight?
Yeah.
I have pants on. What are you talking about?
What do you think wins that fight, Roger?
Nobody wins that fight. It's a bad fight.
It's
Okay.
a lose for everybody.
I don't know. If we've got video, there's an awful lot of fans that win, regardless.
100%.
Oh,
You know what? I see Travis selling that fight and then never showing up. You know, taking the money and living rich.
Roger understands fucking the cuntiness of Travis.
I understand.
It was odd that
Business.
Travis would not get out of being in front of the live stream camera.
Well, that's the thing about Travis. You would think, though,
I mean, he's a big
super
dude.
heavyweight world
Yeah.
champion arm wrestler. The explosivity that guy has, he's got to be able to fucking throw a straight right. Like, no?
I don't know.
How fast he hits?
I would have thought when the Nelson brothers were attacking him, he would have at least tried to defend himself.
It wasn't just the Nelson brothers. It was also his sister and a few other people.
Yeah, but still, wouldn't you?
Whole
You wouldn't just let them carry you out of the building, would you?
Have you seen the video?
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Because you're not supposed to have seen that video.
That's why they canceled season 2. That one video.
Because everybody's seen the video. That is actually like really, really low on the reasons I think Travis is a pussy. There's much greater examples, but I don't want to throw any names under the bus. But Travis, I am quite sure of being a pussy.
That's what everybody that knows him says, but I mean,
Chris Gobby.
I'm
Let's talk
live,
about
so
him.
don't step in front of the camera.
Does Chris Gobby get in a lot of fights?
I'm live, so
Yeah.
But no, I'm just saying you can't have background. Oh, I don't like you being sick. You think showing me your butthole would make you feel better?
Probably.
You should do it.
Wow.
Here's some booze. That is so cute. That's why I married you.
What is
God.
going on?
You have no idea how fucking wonderful her butthole is.
Oh my god.
Is she showing you right now while you're looking at the camera?
Well, not right now. I mean,
Oh, okay.
Does it look like a cleft lip?
no. Take a cleft lip and then remove all the ugliness and then make it look like heaven.
That's the best way to describe a butthole.
Your butthole. Only yours, baby.
Thanks, babe.
Honey, you got the cutest little chocolate starfish in the world.
God. I'm so sick.
Thank God only about 6 people heard that.
I would never say that shit on my show. Right. 17 people would have heard it then. I'm on some bullshit with these guys that nobody's ever heard of.
Okay.
But one of these guys is actually decent at arm wrestling. The other one thinks he's going to beat me. I mean, he's probably right, but only because I suck. Imagine if I trained again. I would fuck these dudes up.
It's summer you train. Winter's hard.
I don't do anything winter or summer. What are you talking about?
You train in summer.
No, I don't. I sit around and get drunk.
We don't.
Winter and
She's selling
summer.
them out. She's selling them out.
Two train.
By train, what do you mean by train?
Like you go to the practice.
Actually show up and practice?
You to drink. Okay, I get it. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Like, don't ruin my freaking super match.
I show up at practice
Whatever.
when there's no good drinking to be done at home.
Hey, Kitty.
Here's the real
Paradise, a good night.
He's giving her the look like, honey, shut up.
Yeah, he is.
Look, you know what the difference between a Wednesday and a Saturday is?
Nothing.
It's easier to find people to drink with on a Saturday. Like, that's it. So
Seems like that
that's
whole
why
place
practices
getting
are on
deeper.
Wednesdays. So I can go to practice and find people to drink with. I just gave up the whole practicing part and I sit there and drink. We've already established I've come to the peak of my mountain, and it wasn't that impressive. There's no point in training any further. I'm never getting any better.
God.
And as long as my mouth keeps
catching
getting me
Evan
into
on the
paid
downhill.
matches, I don't give a fuck.
Isn't that cold?
No.
It's gross. I don't want it.
Please, Miss Evan, make Evan train, please, please.
Try.
Roger, I thought you wanted to win your match.
I do want to win, but I want to win.
There
with,
ain't no
you know,
fucking chance of that if I'm training you, fucking piece of shit.
I'll try to get it too.
Roger, look, I said you're gonna whoop my ass, and I meant it.
I don't like
But
that.
that's
like a
only because
pity.
I suck. If I was in shape, motherfucker, I would run over you like a oh man.
Hell yeah.
We would fucking I would run a train on you by myself. You'd be like that southern cop chick.
That's
Evan,
the Evan I want right there.
did you train for your non-match with Jody Williams?
No, fuck that never even happened. I didn't need to train for that one. I won that one just because I said it happened.
Yeah, you did.
I don't remember saying I did that. So you would have to ask Drunker Evan the premise of that one. Give me about 10 minutes, ask again. I'll probably remember it by then.
Captain Obvious said, please throw Gobby again.
Not Gobby.
Have you ever seen that?
I heard about it.
Ooh, bitch.
I can send you the video. You can't play it with
Do
well, you can play it, but not with sound.
Get out.
has he been assaulted often
Hey,
in Canada?
Well, it's
mean,
hard to say.
Is he a fighter or no?
not that door.
He says he is.
As he is? Yeah. Everyone's a fighter.
Hold on. I was literally talking to somebody recently that I had that video all queued up. I think it was this one. Yep. I could send this to
Dwarfs everywhere.
Ryan.
I know this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so that's why I couldn't find your name. I could have found it as either Seth Rogen or Fat Dumb Shit. But I tried to type in your real name and I couldn't find it. But there, you should have that video now.
Let's see.
You got to turn your sound down though.
You want me to play it? Share screen?
I don't give a fuck what you do with it. I was just saying. I mean, Meth Rollins could probably do something.
Oh, a nice little shove there.
Oh shit.
That's nice. Did he
Hey.
did he cry about it?
Yep.
No, he said a goddamn nothing. So
Wrestling.
here's the thing with that. That's not just like came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Him and Devin were in some big beef where he was talking about Devin being a coward and all sorts of shit and like whatever. I mean, you can make fun of Devin for an awful lot of things, but being a coward, not one of them, right? Like, how is anybody supposed to take that argument seriously?
Right.
Like, everybody knows what he did for a living, right? So when he started saying shit like this, I don't know. They got into it real heavy, and I only ever saw what the public knowledge of the argument was.
Yeah.
I never asked anybody what was going on behind the scenes. Didn't care. Not my business. I found out later what the root of the argument was. It's like, holy fuck, that guy is a piece of shit, right? So I had no idea about any of that, though. I show up at this tournament, and you know, while he's calling Devin out on social media, he holds firm on the concept of I will be the exact same fucking dude if you're standing in my face as I am while I'm sitting in my mother's basement. Right? All right. Cool. He's got integrity. He says what he thinks, whether it's online or in person. I can respect that. Fine. Turns out that was a fucking lie. He will definitely not be the same fucking dude face to face. When I got to that event, they asked me if I wanted to ref. So I said, sure, I'll ref. But I mean, I'm pulling in the super heavyweight round robin. There's $2,000 on the line. I'm not reffing that. Like, I got to take care of my shit. So he asked me first thing. I'm like a level 3 certified ref. He's not a certified ref, but he's the head ref for the day. So he asked me a few questions about different calls and how to make them. And the one example he gives me is like, well, what if you know that the one guy likes to fuck around and tire their opponents out? Can we just go straight to ref script? Like, well, if the rule says 30 seconds to ref script, whether you think that guy's fucking around or not, you've got to give him 30 seconds.
Right.
Right? I mean, same rules for everybody. Otherwise, what the fuck? So they go, okay, well, what if it's Devin and you just know that he's doing that? So, well, even if it's Devin, you must give the 30 seconds. And I explained the parameters on when you can call a foul or a warning on a guy for not taking a grip. And basically, that runs down to if the other guy moves his hand even once to re-grip with you.
Yeah.
You can't call the foul because that guy's now engaging in this nonsense. If you want one guy to get a foul for not taking a grip, the other guy needs to be sitting square, centered, everything ready to go, not moving. Like it's really tough, right? So I explained the rule to him. He's like, oh, okay. I just wanted to clarify. As soon as I get up, though, my very first match, and I'm against like a rookie kid that had no business being in a super heavyweight tournament for $2,000.
Yeah.
As soon as I put my elbow on the table, he calls ref script. I'm like, what the fuck? Right? So you literally asked me this question with the intent of fucking me over later? Right? Like, now, keep in mind, I've got 3 easy matches and then a tough one for the finals. I am not planning on fucking around at all. This guy can have whatever the fuck he wants. Let that ref say go so I can win real easy. I'm not looking to tire my arm out at all. I know I've got a tough one later, and this one doesn't matter. But he goes right to ref script. I'm like, okay, that's a little fucked. So I don't say anything. I let it happen. I win the match, whatever. And I tell him, like, look, that's super fucked, especially seeing you ask me what the rules are on this and know what you're doing is fucking me around. That's fucked, man. He's like, well, fuck. Yes, we want the matches to go. I'm like, okay, but just know, if you do that to me in the finals, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Like, there's money on the line. Also, on top of the $2,000 there, a month and a half later, I got the bottom 8 where there's like 3 times that money on the line. And I'm not fucking my arm up today and fucking that up. So he does it to me the next match. And he does it to me the next match. And I get a little bit more heated every round. I get to the final table. It's against Justin Major. So at this point, Justin and I are 4-4 against each other. I got 4 wins and I got 4 injuries. He has never beaten me without hurting me. I am not interested in getting my arm ripped apart because the ref's being a cunt. So I get to the final table. I put my elbow down. He says, ref script. Like, fuck it. I'm not doing it. I'm not dealing with this bullshit. I walked over to the score table. I said, Abby, Justin wins. I'm not getting my elbow fucking torn apart because you got Gobby being a cunt. He's like, well, Evan, you got to pull. It's the final match. Like, this is what the tournament was building for. I said, look, I'll pull the match, but not with Gobby being a cunt. Like, there's no way. You get Gobby not being the ref, and I'll pull the match. No problem. But that's some horse shit. Like, I don't even get a second, not 1 second to negotiate a grip. Nothing.
Yeah.
Right? Does that sound unfair on my end? Like,
Yeah, I'd be pissed.
I think I've got, well, I mean, you're looking to lose anyways. You don't care. But anybody that's competitive.
I'd still pretend that I'm pissed.
Yeah. So he said, okay, Gobby's not the ref. Now, I'm pissed at Gobby personally that he would do this shit.
Yeah.
So when I walk back to the table, I've already been told they've got somebody else that's going to head ref. I get there, and I just see this fucking tiny little prick standing in the ref spot, but he's not the ref. So I gently removed him from where he was standing because he wasn't supposed to be there. He's standing in the referee's position, but he's not the referee.
Ooh, bitch.
Right? So I just like
Get out the way.
move out of the way. I did not know he was that light because he fucking flew.
He's been flying. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the second or third time I got brought up in front of the CAWF about getting banned for life.
Did he get up angry or like say something?
No, he hit the wall and said, "That's it. You're done. You're out." I looked at him, Gobby, you'll be fucking done if you start this shit with me. You shut the fuck up right now. And he looked at the floor and said 0 words, nothing. He took his foot and started drawing a circle on the floor. That's how he is, right? He's full of shit.
He's louder online.
And if I wasn't concerned about other parties' feelings, I could bring up the reasons that several people hate him so vehemently. But I'll tell you this one, personal experience, because I can throw my name under the bus.
Yeah.
I had to get a hold of him, call him up, because he started messaging my daughter.
What?
My teenage daughter, wildly inappropriate things.
Oh, cringy.
And I had to get a hold of him like, yo, dude, what the fuck? Well, what? He's like, my kid. He's like, whoa, I didn't think it was your kid. I thought, you know, she doesn't have your same last name.
We
Okay.
adopted her. She's our kid.
Yeah, well, he didn't know that, or maybe he did, but whatever. Like,
Still
okay, he's
weird.
got a reasonable explanation. Didn't know it was my kid. I explained that's 17. Shut that the fuck down right now.
She's 17. How old was he at the time?
I don't know, fucking 40.
40?
Now, if she's 18, it's legal, right? He's not doing anything wrong, whatever. But I'm like, I
That's still
explained the
weird.
scenario. It got shut down. He didn't fucking balk back as soon as he found out that like my kid tells dad.
Yeah.
Right.
You were like, I recognize that dick.
Yeah, it's exactly how it happened. You cocksucker.
I recognize that dick pic. What the?
Same thing happened whenever my wife and I went through a divorce. Like it took him literally 3 hours from her posting that we were separated to start sending dick pics.
Come on. He's that guy?
Yeah.
That's awful.
Right. Which I thought was hilarious.
I'm gonna post that me and my wife broke up then.
You just want to see Chris Gobby's dick, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can send you the pictures.
Oh, good. Send him to Dave Shell. Dave Shell will fucking.
The thing is, like, I don't know if it's even illegal what he sends. Like, he's not a big dude, but he's really not a big dude.
I don't think you're allowed to send a dick pic across country borders.
Well, if he were to decide to do some manscaping, you might get charged with child stuff.
Oh,
My God.
that's funny. Oh,
Yeah, Captain Obvious said they hasn't seen Gobby or Laba in a while. I was thinking the same thing as far as Laba earlier this evening. I've seen smart-ass remarks on Facebook with Gobby occasionally, but Laba has disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah, I've seen Gobby really giving it to Caleb Armbender.
it's
I don't
funny.
know.
He likes to rag that guy a lot.
I'll tell you this, Gobby fucking blocked me immediately because he says he has no respect for me. A man that will do what a man should do in a situation, he has no respect for, but he can run around fucking messaging people's teenage fucking children.
Well,
Right.
I've always thought it's remarkable he's not been flattened, more often, or maybe he has, because the number of people he insults. Gobby.
It's funny
We'll
that
fucking bring this story up a notch. I have talked to several arm wrestlers in the community that have promised openly on Facebook that they will bash the fuck out of them if they ever meet them face to face. And every time I see one of these, and now this was happening before I even had a problem with Gobby personally. where I would message them and say, look, I bet you $100 you will never, ever punch that guy in the face. Right? So this is an open-ended bet. I didn't say the first time you see him. I said you will never, ever do it. The only way for you to lose this bet is for you to die or him to die. If he dies, there's 15 people that owe me $100.
Yeah.
But if not, this bet stays open until they either do it or they die. And if they die, I can't collect. But if they do it, I just owe them $100. Right? Nobody has ever collected on this, and they have all met him face to face except one. Right? Because when you do meet him, he will run, hide, and cower in the fucking corner. And then most people that are willing to actually punch somebody can't punch a beaten, fucking, wounded fucking child that's hiding in a corner.
Okay, I was going to say, why will they run, hide, and cower in a corner?
Why would you ask that, Dave?
Gives us a bad name.
My wife wants me to beat him up just because he gives dwarfs a bad name.
I'm legally a dwarf.
Well, we know.
Ryan follows your OnlyFans.
Yeah. Just the feet, just for the feet.
That's bullshit.
It's always about the midget butt. It's the midget butt. That's what does it for me. And we got that swing thing, so I can just like spin her.
Lies.
Yeah, Laba actually just hit me up this week and he's like, I'm gonna pull that winter blast. I'm like, okay.
Wow. Now Laba, there was two people brought up there, one being fucking that cunt and the other Laba, which is weird that I would refer to Laba as the other one, not the cunt, right? I love Laba. That dude's fucking awesome.
He gets fucking drunked up. Oh my god, dude.
Oh man, Lava and I have had some fucking fun. I'll tell you what, we're not allowed to talk about it, but
I bet. No, he's a good dude. He's funny.
Some of those videos he made up before he had that super match with Joe Tyndall. Is that the name I'm thinking about? Who's from Delaware? Joey. It was like Joey.
Where he's taking the shit in the outhouse?
Oh god, yeah. Where he had that one where that was one of the best ones. Where
that was the event that
sitting on the
I
toilet
early at. Yeah.
Yeah, and this, oh god, and this shit is harder than you, it's tougher than you are. Oh my god, that was fucking hilarious,
dude. The funniest one to me was when he stole Paul Italia, and then returned it to me. I was like, I had no intention of ever seeing that again. No expectation. And he
when John came up here for the bottom 8, holy fuck! Did he and I ever get after it?
That's awesome. Yeah, he gets amped up when he's drunk, dude.
I tried to steal him.
Who was he fighting with that winter blast? He almost got a fight with someone.
Oh, who was it?
I forget. His wife was holding it back and shit. Then he was fighting with her.
I tried to steal John Labo once.
Yeah, didn't you try to get him in the trunk or something?
It was a hatchback. I was trying to stuff him in the hatchback trunk there of a Yaris. Yeah, it's really tough to fit a 6'4", 330-pound man into a hatchback. But I mean, I was stealing him until Jody Larrett fucked it all up.
Yeah.
She was not okay with me stealing a full-grown person. It's like, Evan, that's kidnapping.
He was fun. Him and Artem had fun in New Jersey at that Devon seminar. That was a fun time.
Oh, Artem fucked up the whole me stealing Laba thing as well. I just wanted to have my very own pet Laba to drink with every day, right? So I'm like, fuck it. You're not going home. You're coming with me. We're throwing you in the trunk. I'm taking you home, and I can get drunk with you whenever you want. And Jody wouldn't let me steal. I'm like, oh, man, you're not allowed stealing people, Evan. Like, you got to stop. And then Artem hit me with the truck twice in the dick.
What?
I'm not kidding.
well, he just tried to hit you. That was the part that was sticking out the most.
Oh, Dave.
Yeah, I was 3.5 inches, fully erect. Sorry, honey.
She's
You
like,
can't do for me what Yulama does.
that's more than usual.
That's what she said. No, seriously. That is exactly what she just said.
I was bigger on the podcast.
Oh.
Roger Bailey.
Well, Roger, I've got to fuck off. I am quite drunk and told enough fuckhead shenanigans for the night. Plus, I don't want to listen to Dave Shell ever speak again. So I'm going to fuck right off. But before I go, if we talk to Marcus, get this set up.
Yeah,
I look forward to you whooping my ass in March.
And I look forward to it too, Evan.
He's gone.
Fuck that guy.
He left before he could say- he left before he could read. David Marr said, Evan is hung like an elevator button.
That's funny. Well, y'all fellas have a good night. I'll see some of y'all tomorrow.
Yes.
Roger. Do not let Evan get in your head and underestimate him.
Hell no. I'm gonna treat him like a
Smash him.
child. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah.
You too.
That's gonna be a fun match though. Just both two good dudes fucking at Winter Glass. You know? Hopefully we can pull it off. If Marcus will get back to me.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
Marcus.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Fun time. And so you have to the 10th to get your cheap room.
Dude, it would be awesome if Ed Bassmaster shows up.
Is he supposed to?
I invited him.
Right. Okay.
Imagine he just shows up, dude. It's just like, would you look at that?
Look at that. They're all
Look at it.
Look at that.
Hilarious, bro. Get him on stage, like looking at the pins, like
Right.
the fucking pegs and the fucking pads and shit. And just, would you look at it? Just look at it. Like getting in the way of the refs and shit. Oh god, Tim Bresnan fucking throw him off the stage.
Oh man. That'd be funny.
That's cool that Timmy's coming up. That's a drive for them, dude. Now that he lives down there.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, there's so much shit to do for Winter Blast. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, we got work to do.
Oh my god, I gotta like fucking do so much. It's ridiculous. I can't even list it all. I gotta get Chris Chandler up here. Fucking that's cool though that Justin Bear's paying for his fucking travel to get up here.
Yeah, that's huge.
Just to pull him. Like I'm hoping, you know, that's where we'll be one day, where we'll be able to afford to do stuff like that.
Yeah, 100%.
So
We're getting there.
yeah, slowly but surely.
Yes. Also, told you I secured in chat today. I told you I secured that vet practice venue, but it could be a decent spot for a small little either super match event or small tournament.
Well, as soon as Winter Blast is over, we're gonna try to plan out the rest of the year of our tournaments.
Right. But that could be a cool spot. So I already got that
one every fucking 2 months. Dude.
Yeah.
Every 2 months, fucking somewhere different. Or yeah, it doesn't have to be. That doesn't have to be the standard, but
Right.
like, because we can, you know, do one south, north, east, west, whatever.
Well, we have two venues down this way that we could probably use: Harvest Gap and Antietam. So
Yeah,
Well,
talk
if you move-
if you get a chance to talk to Harvest Gap, see if he's still down for us to do one there.
I bet because he has practice every other Thursday too. We're all invited too. So we'll have to once we're out of practice, we'll go down there and chat with him.
Do you have it there? Practice?
Yeah.
Who goes to it?
Like J.R. Hostler, of course, Mike Vert's the guy that runs it. But there's
Yeah.
most of the other guys from down in that group. Some of the guys that go over to like Morocco's that wouldn't, can't make it there one day or whatever. But
Nice. Yeah, that's cool.
strong little group.
Good,
Yeah, I
man.
won't be making it as often. If you move to Wednesdays, I mean, it's really nice you have a place, instead of moving all over the place like you have now. But if you move to Wednesdays, I won't see you as often, of course, but because that's all night. But
Yeah,
whatever.
if we go to the brewery, that would be on Wednesdays, but we would still have Thursday practices, I'm sure, here and there.
Yeah, or if you talk to them, tell them we want to plan something probably after Winter Blast.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll do.
See if they'll come up to Winter Blast too.
Oh, for sure.
You're
Yeah,
not coming. You're not
next
coming to-
weekend they're not pulling. It's the weekend after next Thursday.
As,
So that's
as
what
we get,
I'm doing.
as we get a couple more weeks closer, I'll start sending out more invites and really pushing it all around. And
Yeah.
Still a month and a.
Captain Obvious asked if Uncle John is confirmed. No, right? We're not sure about him.
I don't think so, but I didn't reach out to him either. You guys put some pressure on him. Maybe he'll come.
You're not coming to Harrisburg tomorrow, are you, Berger?
Probably not. No.
Because I saw Ben and
Yeah, Ben and
Al
Al.
posted he and Ben were going. Should
Yep.
have a crowd there. Should have a crowd.
I'd like to, but I'm working.
Sickness, I might have went.
Sleep will do me better than traveling tomorrow when I should be sleeping. So.
Well, I wasn't expecting to be, but like I say, my cousin's dinner engagement's been shoved back, and Nick bugged out on me. Oh well.
Nick Marabody.
Yeah.
That dude is a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, it's a bummer he dropped his match.
The bummer is mom dropped him.
True.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird because it was his idea.
Right.
Well,
That whole birthday thing pushed me over the edge.
He just said he can't do it this week.
The whole birthday thing, him making a super match on his own fucking birthday weekend and then canceling because it's his fucking birthday, pushed me over the edge. Like, this is a whole different level of retarded fucking dumb bullshit. I'm just like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. Like, you keep saying you're gonna come to practice and I want a super match and crying about this. Like, I'm over it. It's like, dude, fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just fucking stop talking about arm wrestling. Stop coming on our podcast and saying I need to train. You've been saying that the whole fucking 2 years I've been arm wrestling. You've been saying the same thing over and over.
Well, it's 12:30. Maybe he's watching us on his way home from work.
He doesn't watch this shit. He fucking watches children.
He came on. Oh, he came on. He came on briefly 2 weeks ago.
I know. And then he left because he got fucking spooked because it was all adults. Had it been kids, he would have stayed on. Why do you think Tim Lewis won't come on our podcast?
Yep.
So 21-year-olds.
Yeah, we're all too old.
Well, except when Jarrell's on.
Hey,
He's a
Berger,
young buck.
ask some of those 155-pounders to come on.
Yeah, I was gonna say I meant to do
Get that.
it, just kind of spaced on it, but yeah, we have a chat set up. So yeah, I'll throw the link next week.
Yeah, see if any of them will jump on and just chat for a minute about their upcoming matches and shit.
You want me to do it now?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Dude, you know what's funny is I love the 155-pound class. Like, that's an exciting class to me.
Because you identify with being in it.
No, it's just fucking, the guys are quick. They're fucking
No. Well, it was the same thing in
like exciting.
like high school wrestling.
Yeah.
The lighter weight classes were more interesting than the big lumbering hulks.
Hey, does Marcus arm wrestle? Anybody know?
Marcus.
How about the foggy?
I don't know. Thompson.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm within 20 pounds of Uncle John and coming down, or not Uncle John, and of Evan Burgoyne.
Every one of the 155-pounders in that tournament could beat me.
Yeah.
Maybe. I feel confident that there are some 155-pounders out there that I can beat.
Yeah.
So,
Well, of at least one because you beat him.
which one?
Damon Ransom.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Hell, I beat him.
He told everybody that because I said, oh, you feel strong, and this night he told everyone that he beat me. And he could tell that I wouldn't be able to pin him. Like, I didn't try to pin you. I just wanted to see if your wrist was stronger than Robert Kelly's or not.
I'll tell you what, to listen to Robert Kelly talk on on the chat. I mean, he thinks he's getting much stronger and better, which
Good.
I really don't know. I'll see him. Well, I'll see him.
I kind of wish he was coming to the Winter Blast if he
Well, he said he'd like to.
put some pressure on him, Dave.
Oh, hey, I know. I think I think the only what the hesitation I have to him coming. I don't want to have I don't want to have an assassination right in the middle of the damn ballroom.
Just have to have a talk with each other.
As somebody from New York.
All out.
Well, she would just kind of briefly sideswipe this thing down. I don't know where the hell he was hiding all night. But anyway. But yes, you're looking a lot better from being sick as a dog a couple of days ago.
Oh, dude, I couldn't even talk. I felt like I got run over by a fucking vehicle. Yeah, I feel much better.
Let's see.
What's going on here?
What are we at now? We're 14 watching now. So we know that probably at least 2, if not 3 of them are us.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
A couple guys are looking at the message I sent, but no one's responding.
The obvious said Marcus was just starting to train a bit. Busy guy, though. That's cool, though. Someday I'll train. Maybe. What'd you say, Burger?
Also, a couple guys looking at the link I sent. We'll see if they want to come on.
Anyone, any names that we'd know?
Dalton Duncan.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's who's responding right now, but I'm not totally sure. But Dalton and Roman has seen it, but I don't know if anybody's going to come on. That'd be cool if they do.
Lucas said, Josh, how tall are you?
Oh, somebody says he's 90 for sure. I'll be an easy win.
Who said that?
Dalton.
Said you'll be an easy win?
Yeah, I told him to come on and talk some shit.
Oh, man.
All right. Come on and tell me.
How tall are you, Josh?
Me? I'm five, about 5'10", 5'11".
Except when he cuts his hair, he's only 5'9".
Marcus has 6 kids. Holy shit. If I had 6 kids, I'd sell one of them and fund this Winter Blast tournament with it.
Oh, yeah. How's the project to get Everly a little sister or little brother coming?
Undecided at the moment. We're talking about it. It's still up in the air because now with stuff with my brother, we might have a
adopted
child. But yeah. Anyway. Surprised I didn't fall asleep, dude. I'm beaten.
Yeah, you did good, man. I'm impressed.
Yeah, you didn't even make anybody a co-host. You were so confident.
Yeah, Captain Obvious, we definitely need some more sponsors. If any of you kind gentlemen out there know anyone that would sponsor Winter Blast, we definitely could use a couple more bucks to make sure it goes off without a hitch.
Any of you know of Nitro suggested the one he always gets is lawyers. Lawyers always have extra money running around that they, walking around money that they just love to sponsor things like that. So know any lawyers that are looking for some nice athletic outfit to sponsor?
Like a personal injury lawyer. So you can
I'm still saying that
break their arm can sue.
Orthopedics, some orthopedists, I think would be.
Hey, you sent me that link. I reached out to them. They never even fucking responded.
Too busy with Drexel and all their other ones they have already.
I had the wrong Duncan. That was Dalton Bumgardner talking shit.
Oh.
He's all in good fun though. He said, "Yeah, you walk right into that one." But put a message in there to everybody. I know it's late, but if they want to come on next week, I'll open the link back up to them. And
We do have Captain Obvious. We do have a company called Regen Options that's a sponsor, and they do a lot of stem cell injections and such. And Sean Latimer actually used them, and he put them onto us, and they've been a sponsor ever since. So we do got to plan a night where we have them on and talk to them, and discuss options about injuries and this and that. Thought it'd be good to have 2 or 3 of us on with them. Maybe Dan Schwartz with his recovery stuff.
that's right, man.
No, God knows he'd be willing to talk.
Let's have Evan Burgoyne on and see if we still have a sponsor by the end of it. Oh man. When I was talking about the one sponsor and everybody started bashing them, I was like, that's what I was afraid of. Let's see, exact reaction I did not want to happen. Fucking A.
Well, it appears that things are starting to die. Perhaps
We probably should kill it.
holiday night, at least for the live feed. And
Yeah.
and if we need to deal with any business, otherwise, I'll actually get some sleep before I go to the Harrisburg practice tomorrow.
Thank you everybody for watching. I'm going to end the live feed. How many people are even watching right now?
Not enough.
14.
14?
Yeah.
Man, they must be.
They were saying earlier that we were, who was it? I think it was